Should be live any minute. Yeah, I'm live. I'm live.
What's going on, everyone?
What's going on, Trey? I don't even know who the hell in here, but what's going on, bro?
What's up?
I said, what's going on, good brother? So I don't even know who the hell in here, but what's going
Yeah,
on?
man. Just chilling,
What's going
man.
on, Trey? Let me
Finally got Modern Warfare working.
Okay, that's what's up, good brother. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, as you guys come in, you be so kind, hit the like button. We're gonna have some entertaining today. Like as you guys come in, like I said, hit the like button. We're gonna have some fun today. Also, as you guys come in, type your name. You know what I mean, so we can shout you out. You know, it was a week or so that I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. You know, I was sick. I'm still trying to get over this bullshit ass cold. You know what I mean? So there was a not few. There are a few things. Like I said, articles or news that came out that I didn't cover. Let me get the right click in here. Hold on one second. That's right. You need hold on. You need me to get it, or you can get it yourself. You need me to get it. I open the door. Here I come. Open it. Yeah. Like I said, as you guys come in, hit the like button. We're gonna have some fun here today. Let me go here to right click shave. Are any of you guys looking at the actual live stream, or can you see it? Besides myself, besides no, who ain't with me? Just me and no.
Hold on.
Got buck that in, Trey.
Hey, I popped in. I see it.
Oh, okay. Do me a
Yeah,
favor, buck
appreciate
that.
it.
Are you looking at the actual
Yeah, what's
stream?
up? Yep.
All right, you got your first job of the show today. You got your first job. I need you to go down the list. Don't be shy, good brother. Shout everybody out. As you guys come in, slap that like button. We about to shout it out. We're gonna have an entertaining show.
SS9,
Then my brother SS9.
Gilliam, Spider-Man, XZ, The Coon, 1987. No, 1985. Excuse me. Screwface, 2081. Cynthius, Styles NYC1. He's Stevens. See, Cake Batter. Bryant Davis, Remington, Canada. Dark Lord Fusion.
That's my
King
brother.
Koopa. Said, almost made Crap Gamer cry today.
Oh man.
Crazy Horse,
Yo.
Badass
Hey,
Lord
y'all really
Tipsy.
got my meme up there.
Oh yeah. Oh hey boy, what you got me? What you gave me a fugazi number for you, bro? I need the right number for you.
What happened?
I was trying to hit you about so you gave me a wrong number for you, bro.
Man, I was asleep all day. I was
Oh
fucking
man.
hungover.
Oh, say no more, bro. Say no more, Paul.
Xbox has no
Yeah,
games.
probably.
Fucking Javongo, Cynthius. Oh, I already said that shit. Philosopher Doom, Bizbiz, Brian Gaiman,
Yeah.
Johanzo, Laurentia Villanova, Jersey Finest, and I can't read that shit. What's that say? Decree Dorsica, TK Rad Dorsica. I can't say that
Oh
shit.
man.
Mrs. Fee,
Shout out to her.
Smooth Corpse, OG Jardins, Dan the Man. That's about it. Everybody's still plopping in.
Give me 1 second. Hold on, guys.
I gotta turn my fucking mic down. That shit's
No,
fucking loud as fuck.
you don't sound loud.
It probably does on the stream.
No, I can hear it.
I listen.
You good?
Oh, okay.
You're good. You could just probably turn the volume down on your headphones. Your mic sounds fine. Who else we got here?
MK,
Trey. Like I said, as you guys come in, type something. We're gonna have a little fun in here today with the right.
Recoded Perez.
Recruiter Perez. Recruiter.
Why you gotta do crap like that?
Yeah, they cut. Yeah, we'll talk. Oh, yeah, I should have named the show something else. We're gonna talk about that too. Listen, you guys, give me 1 second. Listen, Suzanne, you've been here for a minute. Just give me 2 minutes, brother. Talk to the crowd. I gotta get my daughter stuff on the mic. You got it?
Bro, I just saw fucking crap.
Which is good. You playing
This
a pod
videos.
later tonight?
Most of the files, anything is possible.
He's saying
I want to
media
kill everybody
bias.
in this panel.
You said media bias for what?
Yeah, crap's latest, one of his latest videos.
Oh, but for
I
Death
think
Stranding?
he's being
I catch
sarcastic.
y'all.
Oh shit.
My man
Yeah, I've been
Crap-
asleep all day, so I don't even know what happened today.
He's
But
trying
it
to
sound
flip it.
My man Crap on one. Hold on 1 second. Here we go. Hold on.
beating his legs last night. He ain't reply no more.
Oh man. Oh, let me see right here. Great click. Create post. Hold on 1 second. Let me put this right
He's still depressed, bro.
Oh, about the review scores? I mean, okay, well, I guess we can start the show with that. Like I said, Water Room is still filling up, but I got some other shit I really want to talk about. It's kind of, kind of a little juicy. Yesterday we had a whole show. Like, you know what I mean? I even gave you guys, for those, you got to go back and watch the behind the scenes when we record, like we always record. Because my man Kratos, Death Stranding shit was so spooky. He said he's not a PlayStation fan, he's more of a PC Nintendo guy, and he's gonna hop on that Stadia when that come out, man. So my mind integrity is in question.
Oh shit!
I didn't even
integrity smooth in question.
Yeah,
He been championing these ponies for the goddamn God knows how long. Y'all been
Hold on.
blindly following a leader who goddamn don't even give a fuck about the
Oh
council.
shit!
Hey.
Trey, are you questioning that man integrity?
I'm not
I'm
questioning his
questioning that
integrity. He
nigga.
don't got no integrity. That's the difference.
I'm questioning that nigga's integrity. You hear me? Matter of fact, hell, it's just like what Tsunami said, the lack thereof. That's what I'm questioning. The lack thereof.
Hey,
I don't
Rob
see
Gaming.
what's the question.
Hey,
I want game God of War on PC. I'll fucking play that shit on PC. Fuck it.
Hold on one second.
Me too.
My man AP the Shooter said, thank you for the $2. He said, out here weaving through these streets. Z, I got ladders. Say no more. Like I said, I released early. I did it as a premiere. Like I said, usually, like I said, again, a lot of things that we record behind the scenes. Like sometimes we do a little raunchy. We put them on the Patreon. For those who can subscribe as low as $2 or whatever you want to pledge, or if you subscribe to the Twitch channel or join the channel, you know what I mean. I'm being more professional, putting them in playlists. I went back and added a bunch of more, and then I got about 5 new videos I'm gonna drop in the Patreon tonight. Actually, after the show, maybe if I get on Twitch. But anyway, I made that much funny public. You guys can go. I think I premiered it about 11 o'clock this morning or so, or whatever the case may be. But anyway, yesterday, of course, you had guys waiting up for Death Stranding, the reviews. That was the night before. I think when they came up at 3 o'clock in the morning, or whatever the case might be.
It was about 3 my time.
Yeah.
2. No, 2 central. So yeah, 3.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So Jokers was cutting up, man. They was cutting up. Now, here's the question. Are all the reviews in?
Nah, all the reviews aren't up yet.
So what is the game currently
I mean,
saying?
it is a lot, but it's not all.
It's still 84.
Yeah.
It's still 84.
Fucking Gears got a review like last week that brought it to 84. So
Yeah, like years got a review a whole month later, bro.
You know what I mean?
So I don't see this. I don't see this game going back. I don't see this game going up. If anything, it plateaued.
You never know, man. Some of these reviews are capping, bro. They leaving, like, you could read what the reviewers are saying, but that doesn't, the score could be the complete opposite as we see.
Okay.
It doesn't correlate to what they're talking about. I see.
Okay,
Yeah.
now here's the thing, right? And shout out to everybody in the chat. Like I said, as you guys come in, I hit the like button. We're gonna have some fun here today. Hold up, bro. We're gonna cut up. Yeah, what the medication? And they say, "Is this what you want from me?" Oh, I got what you want. Wrong bottle. Hold up, brother. Hold up.
Hey, I'm so
bottle. Oh, right bottle. Hold on a second. What is that? Hold on.
I got it.
Look, so anyway, this is my disclaimer. I've always said that when it comes to media, even when I would, and I'm gonna give you the premise of what I'm saying, right? I always say media, real talk, should be a non-biased entity. They shouldn't have, quote unquote, a dog in this fight. Now, granted, I don't use these sites or whatever the case to gauge whether I like a game or not. I know Rise got the same scores. I think IGN gave Rise the same score they gave Death Stranding 68. I like Rise, you know what I mean? They get a little repetitive for us. They hack and slash, and maybe they let you change your weapon or. So I think, like I said, I think Rise would have been a much better game if it wasn't a launch game. It let you change your weapons, get a little magic, a little fire. That was on. As far as the story though, and the graphics,
Story was fire.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So
Especially
with that
the
being
ending.
said, you know what I mean. But I started. Maya, turn that down a little bit, please. I started the thing with the non-biased entity because, again, IGN. I remember they gave Call of Duty. Was Call of Duty? What is it? Call of Duty Dogs at War, Ghosts at War, the one that launched with the PS4 and the Xbox One.
Ghost.
Okay, Ghost. Okay, they gave the edge to the PlayStation version, right? Not a problem.
Yeah.
But the reason why they gave the edge to the PlayStation version because they said it was in 1080p. Now, come to find out, both copies of the game were both in 720p. The PS4 game, they didn't get the patch. I think whatever 2 gig, whatever update patch for the game until after the game launched, like the following day. So you know what I mean?
Yeah, they didn't get it like a month later.
No, it was like a couple days later. Whatever the case. But anyway, the version that they played, both were in 720p, right?
Yeah.
So say, as far as bullshit, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, like, far as, like, quote unquote, being a non-biased entity. And a lot of people do, maybe, not me, do use these sites to gauge whether they want to play a game or not. One thing, what I didn't understand, and here's my disclaimer again, I've always said that, on the record, Death Stranding is a pretty game. But as far as gameplay wise, and I did give you the spoilers, but I didn't give you all the spoilers from the last week or so, that there's not much going on in that world. A lot of walking, mommy of No Man's Sky. I just didn't get it. You know what I mean? Same thing with Sea of Thieves. I didn't get it. And again, I don't like Halo, but I get it, and it's big for the fan. I never got it with Death Stranding. And again, it seems like it was just a lot of walking, and it got a little weird. And, then we heard little stories, about Kojima, some of his games being weird. I told you how I feel about, what's that, Sons of Liberty 2? I did all that goddamn fighting, and it was happening in virtual reality. It wasn't really happening. Shit pissed me off. I still remember it to this day.
Oh, the Metal Gear Solid 2.
Yeah, but again,
as well.
So
that
rumors,
flipped it on you.
Yeah, but again, things started to come out about Kojima. He may not be half the man you think he is. Like, you know what I mean? As far as his writing,
he's always hired guys around him. Yeah, and a lot of those guys are gone.
Yeah, you know what I mean. There've always been the writers that kind of pull them in. Or I always say maybe he may be the type of guy that may need a boss to keep him. You know what I mean? Because not for nothing, here go another true history fact, right? What started the rip between him and Konami, believe it or not, was Metal Gear Solid 4. You know what I mean? It went over the budget, then it bankrupt Konami. That's why you would never have another exclusive Metal Gear game. Not going to happen again.
In fact,
but again, that's when you're going back. That's what started the rip between Konami.
Walker might be the best one, and he really didn't have that much to do with that. If you really look into it.
Okay, cool. So, but some say tomato, I say tomato, right? Whatever. Now I'm not that. Again, that's not even what I'm saying. But what I'm saying about some of the reviews, why I question, right? Now you're welcome to like what you like, play what you like, right? But people saying that the game is. We were doing more like boring or whatever, not much to do, but still give it a 95 on the premise. See that, you know what I mean? Where I get the question, like you're saying the game is basically trash or more or less. I'm paraphrasing here, but you still give it a 95.
Something wrong with that.
Yeah, there's something really wrong with that. You know what I mean?
I don't think anything wrong with that.
Shit. Shit! And the nigga goddamn time.
Regular conversation. We don't need your bullshit.
Now
I will tell you. No, listen. There is nothing wrong with that.
Woo.
I can definitely understand that. See, y'all want to nitpick and choose the words in those reviews, and so you just highlight the little thing that says.
You meant we was
There's
reading
positives
a review?
in those negatives
You
too.
were reading a review.
Same reviews.
You weren't reading the review. You weren't reading.
Let him talk. Let him talk.
Wait, let me talk. You weren't reading a review. You read 1 to 2 words out of the headline of the first thing he typed. That's what you read. Now, if you would have went into the review and read all of his words, you would understand why he gave it a 1.
We did.
You would understand. No, you didn't. And let me understand. Listen, and let me tell you this, right? You got to realize, y'all nitpicking, right, on all of these guys who rated this game. Let me finish, brother. Let me finish.
So now you can't read, nigga. Shut up.
Yeah, listen. And so you nitpicking all the 100s that they've given, but you never really nitpicked all the ones with the 30s. You never the ones with the 35s.
They made sense.
You didn't pick that, right? Because it didn't fit the narrative that you want. Listen, y'all.
It's confirmation bias, just like the other way.
Those actually made sense why they were given that score. Their words matched their score.
Wait,
now, Kratos,
but you wasn't having that same tunes with Gears of
War. Now, Kratos, now you know you got to go to church on Sunday.
The moment listen, the moment.
Hello.
Yeah, he just
that's God.
See?
That
God could
was
have
the
like
minute. No, that was the minute.
Killing your soul, boy.
Hold on. Let me talk. That was the minute. The minute Kojima signed with Sony was the minute y'all started calling him overrated.
Get
This
the fuck
man
out of
has-
here.
Man been overrated, bro.
I'll talk
He's
about
a
him being
PlayStation.
overrated.
Okay.
I ain't fuck with Kojima until after. I ain't fuck with that man since Metal Gear Solid 2, bro.
Listen, hold on.
Told
Trey, you just started gaming last year, so shut up.
Oh shit.
Oh, get the fuck out of here, boy. I've been
listen
gaming
here.
ever since goddamn 1996. So let's go ahead and cut the shit.
He's
Let's
always
cut
had
the
other
shit.
directors too
All right,
working around
Listen,
him.
listen.
Let's
Okay,
cut the shit.
No,
He just
hold
kind
on.
of takes
Let
it
me
as
tell
that
you this,
rock
right?
star persona.
Look at all of Kojima's games, right? Look at all the Metal Gears he did.
Mm-hmm.
Look at Metal Gear Survive after he left. What was the review score
Dog
of Metal
shit.
Gear Survive? Exactly. But y'all still want to say this man is overrated.
Oh, please.
When-
He had help over there in Konami. Konami kept
Konami
him
is
on
a
a
bunch of
leash. That's
slave
why half
masters,
them
man.
goddamn
Don't fucking
Trey,
say that.
Konami
Trey.
kept them on a damn leash. That's what helped.
Trey,
That's what
you,
helped.
Those
Let's keep it a
motherfuckers are
buck.
whipping their fucking
Trey,
employees right
Trey,
now.
You see,
Trey,
you see the product
you
here.
using
You see the product here.
Trey. What's the difference between a fucking 90 and an 84? You sounding dumb, man. It's only
But
Oh, no. You tell me the difference. You the one that
Hold on. I got you,
said
Trey. I got you, Trey.
You said Gears 5 was trash.
Hold on,
So
Trey.
Trey,
I got you.
Exactly.
Hey, so Kratos, so we going by the numerical score, and not what was said in the review.
Hold on, Noah.
Pretty
No,
much.
let
That's what we're gonna do.
Y'all
That's
talking.
clearly what we gonna do.
Y'all talking, then I'll talk when y'all finish. Go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we're gonna go by the numerical score, and not the points not the facts they pointed out in the review.
Not
They
many
said
words.
it's boring.
How many
They said it's
reviews?
lackluster.
It's not
tedious.
Walking is boring.
repetitive.
Most of
Noah,
those.
did you read all 71 reviews?
Damn.
Hell no, but I probably
Exactly.
read about 6 of them.
71
Thank
reviews,
you.
I probably
motherfucker.
read 6 of them. Did you read all
Listen,
73
no.
reviews?
I literally did.
Oh
You're
shit.
a literal
Oh,
liar.
get the fuck
Frank.
out
You're
of
a
here.
literal
Oh my
liar.
god, bro! You know you gotta go to church in the morning, bro. Don't come in capping now.
Jay,
Listen,
I hate to question your integrity, son, or whatever left of it, or whatever
Trey,
is left of it.
Trey,
I hate
go
to
eat a
question
ham. Trey,
I hate to question it.
go eat a ham sandwich, son.
I hate to question it, Jay. Come on now.
Bro,
Come on now.
One reviewer said, hold on. One reviewer said 70 main missions in Death Stranding will remind you of the 70 tedious side quests that nobody likes to do in other open world games.
Those are words that we
Paraphrasing.
read.
So let me ask you
Paraphrasing.
this.
From reading.
Wait, hold on. Let me ask you this. So when US Gamer gave Gears a 50 rating, right? And they said
60. It gave it.
No. These are the top reviewers that said that.
no. Listen.
These are some of the top reviewers that are saying. The people that gave it 100.
Noah.
The people that are giving it a perfect score are telling you the game is not perfect in their review.
Here's the thing
It's
about
like
it, right?
Windows Central for PlayStation.
Maybe they think the story's fine.
Listen, here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. No matter what, this is what they wrote, right? They say, yeah, you know what? It's going to take you 2 hours, 1 to 2 hours before you get into the action and the meat of the
They
game.
said 10.
They said 10.
10.
Listen,
10 hours.
Listen. Okay,
That's more than a
10
work shift. 10 hours.
Okay,
You didn't
10
read the
hours.
words.
Again, 10 hours. No, let's say 50 hours. Fuck it. Just for the sake of it, let's say 50 hours. Hey, can I talk, man? Damn. Fuck. Like, nigga, I just gave you a fucking L yesterday, and you still fucking whining?
You really think you won? Like you beat
Listen.
the fucking legend yesterday.
No. I set you and Trey's ass down, right?
Nah.
Then you gonna
Just
try
because
to
you lied
ride
don't
off-
mean you right, nigga.
Just come on now. Everybody already
You
knows.
lied, don't make you right.
Let me finish.
Oh shit.
Let me finish, right?
Yo, what's
So
good?
these guys,
Finish
let me
up.
finish. Let me finish. These guys,
Hit the like button.
after playing and beating this game, right? Their experience with that game, according to them, warranted a 100. And y'all
Some niggas
hate
didn't even beat it.
Get the fuck out of here.
Some people didn't even beat it and was reviewing it.
50
They
hours?
That was greatness.
You mean
Kratos.
tell me I beat the game in 50 hours?
Can I
They
talk?
beat the 50 hour game?
Some of these reviewers are telling you to change the way that you play the game, change your way of thinking.
Some of them didn't even beat it.
You know
Don't
what? Y'all,
to be excited.
it's
If
sad.
you change the way that you
It
enjoy
ain't no
games,
sad. It
then
ain't
you
no
might
sad.
like this game. That's what
It
they're
ain't
saying.
shit sad. It's a damn shit. What's sad is the fact that you gonna come up in here, still capping, cooning, lying your ass off, knowing good and hell well Sunday is right around the corner, and now you got to answer to the big man upstairs. That's what's sad,
shit.
motherfucker.
Can
That's
I
what's
say
sad.
Trey.
Can I say something? I'm just joining the
Yo,
show. fellas.
Trey, shut up.
I know this nigga sound.
We
Somebody,
have
who's
a
goddamn cheerleading Manhattan? The only
Somebody
reason
go.
why you even fucking cheerleading is because this shit's a Sony product. How about you go play a goddamn game or something? Something that you
Play
don't
more
do.
game than you talk, bro. Like,
Please.
I don't play no games.
Hey,
No.
It's
You
serious.
like
We
I
got
said,
an issue here.
y'all,
the reason you
let's
don't
let Trey have the
saying-
mic.
All right, hold on.
It's
We
no words,
pay
bro.
the bills right quick.
You goddamn cheerleading all the fucking time.
All right,
That's
hold
your
on.
goddamn problem.
Let me pay the bills right quick.
Surprised, bro.
My man Coop man 30. Coop man, get us me. He said, I got you, J-Dub. Did y'all read those Gears review like y'all reading Death Stranding review? Sony beat y'all so bad this gen y'all hoping for anything to help. Fuck is wrong with y'all?
Nah, it's
Go
a
ahead,
difference-
Post. Go ahead,
It's a
Post.
difference between common sense and damage controlling. And today we're getting way past common sense. I mean, look, I've seen some people on Twitter, some big names, some people with checks next to their name saying reviewers are scared to shit on this game, knowing that if this was created by any other person, this game will probably be in the 50s or 60s.
Post up. No,
You hold on, no, Kratos, no, Kratos.
Where the
No,
link
no,
at?
Kratos.
Post. Where the link at?
No,
Name
Kratos,
is
hold
Post.
on. No, I can't post it. I can put that on the screen
Name
and give it to Z
Put it
if
on
he'll
the-
put it on the screen.
Oh shit.
Windows Central.
No, this is not Windows Central.
Windows Central doesn't rate PlayStation
Even
games, nigga.
Red Tech Gaming came out and did a video saying that reading these reviews, they're not matching up with the numbers. Now you got a 50-hour plus game, right? Hold on, Kratos. I got this. Let me take this. You did your talking.
Go.
You did your talking.
No, I just came in.
Y'all have took damage controlling beyond damage control. Okay, it was cool that y'all was using Gears 5 to deflect, and y'all used it quite well. Now y'all have people in the gaming world on Twitter debating the context and the usage of the word fun to damage control this game. Okay, now this is beyond.
Y'all sitting here saying it's subjective and shit.
This is beyond any damage control. I give y'all an award. You guys are fucking good.
Y'all
with
some
this
loyal
damage
niggas. Like
control.
Ponies for real is loyal the fuck out of Sony.
But
Like,
look, though, you
y'all
have a
will cap
game.
anything.
You have a game that's 50 hours, right? They say it's gonna take you 20 hours before you even get a gun. That's half the damn game, right?
Why do you need a gun?
That's pretty much half the damn game, right? You have people who Edge is not gonna even review it because they can't even they don't even have the energy to complete the game, and Kojima and them is forcing them to complete the game before they can review it. But they don't have no enthusiasm, so they just gonna say, "Look, we're just gonna give you a preview because this shit is so fucking boring. The gameplay is so fucking not there. That
Tedious.
we don't want to finish it. You know what I'm saying? And
It's a coaster.
even the people who gave it 100, just listen. So this game does not belong near a console. It belongs in an art gallery. In terms of gameplay, there's nothing there. But we're gonna give you 100%. How can you score something perfect and then write in your review how imperfect the game is? It's not even a game. It's not even a game.
The game is not fun.
All right, hold on.
The game is boring and tedious, but I still give it a 95. By all means, Jay, go ahead, take it away.
Pay these bills right quick. Hold up. Let me get them. Let me get my reading glasses here. Hold on, my boy. I got you. 1 second.
You need me to read it for you?
And your small bottle of lubricant.
Yo, Post up. You don't shut the fuck up, bro.
Oh man.
If you don't just shut the fuck up, bro.
Look.
Oh, we got it right here. The bills.
I ain't gonna damage control. I ain't gonna hold this game. Sound like it's boring as fuck.
Hey, yo.
I keep it a whole hundred with you. Listen. I ain't gonna damage control this shit. This shit sound like some dog shit. I ain't even gonna talk.
Thank you, Alex.
I can't defend this shit, man.
Never seen this
I couldn't defend it
for any other game where journalists are shit on the game in the review, but yet rating it high or scared to call it trash.
But I'm crazy, right, Jay?
Name a game. Somebody name me a game where this happens.
Remember, Anthem got shitted on for being for loading times. Remember that?
Hold on, we gotta pay the bills right quick. Hold up, my brother Top Dog, my man Top Dog. I'm still waiting on my apology for telling you I'm not having the mental fortitude or the brain capacity. You know what I mean? The size of the mass of my brain was smaller than Neanderthal. I'm still waiting for my apology. Say, Jay, you're wasting your time on these popcorn eating 1, 2, buckle my shoe, 1 + 2, ignitiness, pew pew, cat in the hat, reading simple-minded clowns. Fuck all that.
Let me tell you something. You don't even need to be playing that game either, because clearly intellectual is not your thing either.
We gonna see how many people have the mental fortitude to complete this motherfucking game. People who get paid to review games didn't even have the energy to. You're paying $60 for a movie ticket.
That couldn't be the free game.
This is a movie ticket. He charge you $60 for a movie ticket.
Hold on, pay this last bill. Hold up. Coop man. So what's the difference for Crackdown 3, Sea of Thieves? Oh, I'm having fun. I don't listen to reviews. Y'all lost your gym bad. The Switch is passing y'all up.
Hey, listen. Stop deflecting.
Please stop deflecting.
The fact that this game is trash doesn't make every other game worse. Like, at least people have fun playing Crackdown.
When Alex came in and kept it real, you know it's a problem, bro.
Thank you.
You know it's a problem.
And Alex is a pony at that. And a very dedicated
pony. He came in and kept it real, you know it's an issue.
Thank you.
I can't listen.
Why can't we keep it real here? It's because it's fun.
It was. Listen to me. It was Red Dead, and I felt like, nah, I can't do this shit. so we talking about a guy who, maybe when that shit like $10 or free on PS.
Put on PS now. Put on PS
I can't
now.
even cap for this.
I don't think people understand how tedious the game is, bro. You carrying like a
Noah, have you played the game, Noah? Have you played the game,
right?
Hold on. Get the fuck out of here, J-Dub. Hell, we seen gameplay of this
items
shit.
On your back, right?
Let me tell you something.
You can trip and fall at any time, right? You gotta balance yourself. You don't just hold up on the analog stick. You have to balance yourself.
You have to balance your packages.
Which gotta pick all that some realism. I get it.
You gotta pick all that shit up.
Let me tell you something. I got 5 children. I know. I got 5.
You ain't gonna finish that.
Look, I had a set of twins, bro. I know what it takes, and Z and everybody else on this panel know what it takes to raise a child. And you're gonna give me 50 hours of raising one virtually that's crying through a controller? If the father,
is that enough? You gotta deal with something in real life.
I gotta rock the controller. Man, get the fuck out of here.
Hey, look here. Y'all, by all means, y'all can go ahead and look at the nature of life all you fucking want to. You can go ahead and play this shit as you want. I'm not gonna shun you for it. But at the same damn time, some of y'all really over here kind of capping your asses off just because it's Sony. Let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it a buck.
I know Kojima's doing a meet and greet on Tuesday. I'm supposed to be going. I got the invitation. I'm dead serious. I'm dead serious.
Talk that shit. Alex.
I got tickets to go see him live, whatever it is. What y'all want me to tell him? Because, this dude, what the fuck he's smoking, bro.
Hey, bro.
Okay, here I go.
Hey, that's awesome, bro. He gonna be in New York?
Yeah, he gonna be in New York.
Oh, that's dope, bro.
I mean, I guess I'll praise him for his Metal Gear work, but this shit here, I don't know if I can spend 60 on this.
Nah, buddy.
Yeah.
I mean, I ain't really trying to sign no hater.
I'm a bootlegger on PC, bro.
And hell, let's just be real. How many hours of gameplay you really gonna get? Because hell, majority of the time it's probably watching a damn cutscene.
Half is watching.
How many hours are you really guaranteed a gameplay though? That's the question. That's really the question in this.
They playing semantics. You technically playing the game.
They say it's about.
Come to the table.
I forgot how many side missions. About 70 missions you got.
Yeah, 70 main
feel
missions.
Like side missions in other games.
But I heard a lot of people.
70 main missions that feel like side missions in other games. Think about that.
Mm-hmm.
That's like it's like having all Spider-Man fucking missions be the side missions.
Hey, can I say something?
Yeah.
Okay.
Explain yourself.
Listen, before these reviews coming out, how many of y'all pre-order the game or were actually going to buy the game?
Hey, I'm getting on PC.
Listen.
Yeah, me too. I'm on PC.
Okay, so I thought, right, the main people that are whining and complaining.
Kratos, you was sending me a copy.
Can I talk? I had to listen to Trey ham sandwich for about 30 minutes. I just want 2 minutes. I just want 2 minutes, brother. I don't want to scream or nothing.
Go ahead, brother.
I'm just saying, none of y'all was going to buy the game. None of it never interested y'all. It was the FedEx simulator.
That's not true.
Let me finish, man. God, like, why do you have to?
Shit.
Yo, bro, you don't have to stop every time you hear a word.
No, you go ahead. You go ahead, and I'll finish.
I said 2 words. Keep going. It's not that important.
No, you go ahead. You finish.
So emotional.
You feeling some type of way?
I'm in a hotel right now. I can't scream with y'all, so I'm just asking for 2 minutes.
Now you want to choose on the screen?
Okay.
Go ahead, fuck nigga.
All right. No, so none of y'all was going to buy the game. It never interested y'all, right? And of course, because of the console war.
I just said I was going to buy the game.
No. I'm just saying, of course, because
I was going to buy it on
console...
PlayStation until they announced it on PC.
No, Kratos, go.
Yeah.
Y'all niggas dirtbags, bro. Dirtbags, bro.
So y'all had no interest in the game anyway, sir.
So stop saying that. We just said we did.
We gonna buy the game.
We just said we did.
Even as trash as it looks, I'm still gonna get the game, Kratos. I'm still gonna get it.
A lot of people, even though it looked bad, they still said they was gonna buy it.
I'm still gonna buy it. When I saw the first trailer, it kind of had me a little. When I saw the first opening trailer, not this, couple trailers that went by when they first announced it at E3 that very first time, I was like, okay, it's something good. Let me just see what gameplay look like. I saw gameplay. I'm not getting it.
I don't use my PlayStation very often, so I want to validate my purchase by buying their exclusives. This is one of them.
You don't play games at all. Like you sit on Xbox for 3 days and don't even boot any game up.
You button.
Hey, did you give Kratos the respect? Again, Kratos.
Kratos left.
That nigga said he's proud. That nigga he's gonna probably get a gun.
He felt the ill coming. He like throw the towel.
Don't assume that people didn't have interest in the game.
I'm a Sony fanboy. I'm a Sony fanboy. But I ain't even doing that. I can't clap this.
Let me tell you.
No game like that. Alex talk his shit, but when it comes to keeping it real, that nigga can't keep it real. But he talking shit though.
Bro, listen, I'm gonna tell you honestly, it's not about the game. It's about Kratos not being wrong.
Thank you.
If he didn't cap this game so hard, he wouldn't
say
himself
shit
so much. But so hard, now he got to defend himself. If he can't say, I don't know about the game, he throw it on the bus too.
Hey, Kratos can't use that talk. He can't use that talking over people for 8 minutes to get his damage control across.
I mean,
that shit ain't happening today.
Granted,
I'll tell you this right now.
This is probably one of those games you have to get hands on to judge it. But based off of what people are talking about, it don't sound too good.
Hey, they calling it art
consensus at one point.
Look, one said it need to be an art gallery. Somebody said it needs to be a movie instead of a game. Somebody said it needs to be nowhere. Look, one person said he might as well just get out of gaming and get into filming after playing this shit.
That's basically what they did. I think he got Sony to make him a movie.
Whenever you have a 2-hour ending of cutscene, 2 hours, that's longer than most movies on the market right now.
And I'm telling y'all this right now. And that's why I asked the goddamn question. How much of gameplay are y'all really paying for? Are y'all playing to actually play a game? Or are you playing
a $60 movie?
All right, well, here's the thing,
They
right?
say the gameplay is bad. They say the boss fights are terrible.
All right, now
They
look,
say
we had
the
a
missions are
they say they break the fourth wall with like
repetitive. They are repetitive. And shit.
They said what we had the leak last week, right? They tried to. I
don't know what you gonna do. Your contract states you got to play this shit.
But not supposed to be
on stream.
I'll probably get it to stream it. You know what I mean? But I'm looking financially, spiritually. But check this out, right?
You gotta fucking stream that shit.
This nigga.
We're gonna be talking shit in the background the whole time.
Hey yo, but here's the
what
thing.
The fuck is this?
Well, we got we had the leaks that came out last week or week before last, and they were deleting them off Reddit. I screenshotted some of them, And basically what they said that this motherfucker spent the budget on the actors. Like, it's a pretty game, but it's not much gameplay. Even when you have what you call a fast travel point in the game, you have to walk about 6 miles, literally, to get to the fast travel to a cutscene. So you come out of the fast travel to another cutscene, to then one more cutscene and leave where you're going, like this. You know what I mean? Yeah. So when you add all the cutscenes, he's hiding the lack of gameplay, quote unquote, behind cutscenes. Like it's not like
it kind of reminds me of this game called DayZ, where you're literally running around, scouting for shit, looking for shit. I mean, totally different concept. It's a boring game, but when you do get what you need to get, it becomes exciting. But once you lose your shit, it's one of those things where it's like, I don't think I want to go out there and scavenge for shit again. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to go out there and look for shit again. So it's just like this sounds like it's one of those games that once you pick it up, you don't want to play it again. It's just like if you're gonna play through it, try to play through it through one session. Because I'm not gonna come back and do this shit again.
That leak was
You're not doing 50 hours. 50 hours.
See that leak was right. Everything in that leak was right.
Yo, let me get anybody see the chat but me? Anybody else see it?
Who is that? AP the shooter with the $4.99? Say, damn, J Dubs. Carl Thomas in the rain for Death Stranding, not like this. Wipe the damn tears, man up.
It's simple as this.
It's simple as this. This ish ain't worth 60 beans. Worth the hot 30 though.
Not even 30, bro. People say Death Stranding is gonna sell. This game ain't gonna sell. I promise you this. This game.
I think Trey, don't do that because it's actually people saying.
Not on air.
Maybe if you put it on PSN.
No. It's actually people saying they gonna buy the game just to see how terrible
bad it is. Yeah, it's like a movie that's so bad that people watch it.
Hey, listen, I'll be wrong to support this garbage. And the thing is, if I support this and they start coming out more shit like this, I supported this shit. So I ain't gonna try to go down the Xbox route. Come on, trash. Come on now. And then we get fucked at the end.
Hey, hold on a second. Hey, Pizzo, what's good with you, brother?
Chilling, nigga. What's up?
Hey,
Pizzo, what's good, man?
What you got to say about this whole basketball? I heard you you got the floor. What you got to say about this?
You for a minute, man.
I'm a Kojima fan. I rock with Kojima, so I'm a cop it. But everything looked like what we were saying before. I remember people kept saying shit like, "Well, he's hiding the gameplay and he's trolling you, not showing you all the banana shit in the game." But it don't really look like it's none of that, man. It might be one of them games where I just do all single player, open world game. I mean, all missions, like story missions. Open world games, I usually do all the side shit, but if the side shit is just more fetch quests, I'm just about to see what I can get through the story and run through this shit. I rock with Kojima though, so I'm a copy, but it looks like
this game has online modes. It has online modes.
It's kind of like Dark Souls-y online.
Somebody
got that Dark Souls.
The online is like Facebook, where you can it's a little deeper than that. You can like a ladder. You can
shit with people and shit.
Yeah, let's say you build a bridge. Other people can cross the bridge and they can like it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like on Facebook, hey, they can use it, but I mean, you're not gonna meet anybody or run across people.
A very empty world, right. But okay, but now again, I have a question before we switch topics, right? I have a question, even for you guys in the chat. Have this been a low end year for Sony thus far?
Big facts.
I wouldn't say low end. I'd say mediocre.
Nah, nigga.
What's the high end? Days Gone.
I'll say in the middle.
They had no 80-rated games outside of MLB.
I mean, I really don't go at the rating, but just
when Judgment in the 80s. Judgment won the 80 game.
That's okay. If you want to say Judgment, but it's not a Sony studio game, but okay, whatever.
Bro,
if Judgment and Days Gone,
what's up, baby?
Judgment wasn't Zanami, you gonna say at least mediocre because PlayStation got a ton of third-party games that's not on Xbox.
No, but I'm talking about. No. The reason why I'm using the words I'm using is because when it's Xbox, it's dog shit and it's trash. So I'm just using their own words.
Right.
Nah, bro. It ain't been a horrible year for PlayStation. It's just been. It hasn't been up to the standard of the previous 2 years.
Have you beat a PlayStation?
It's not. You can't call it a dog shit year, bro.
Noah, have you played?
What's the highlights?
Have you beat a PlayStation game this year?
I mean, bro.
God
Oh my god.
Damn,
Bro,
Like,
but
did you
still, I'm
beat
just going. I'm going, and I'm gonna tell you, my disclaimer. I'm basing that off of public appeal, bro. I'm basing that off of public appeal.
Noah played a lot of VR.
I respect that.
Yeah,
Hold on, we gotta have it work.
Yeah, nigga, I play Astro Bite, niggas. Get off
Hold
my
on,
case.
hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second.
2 weeks ago, you said VR. You guys, your tummy was hurting.
Hold on 1 second. We gotta play an ad for my sponsors. Hold on 1 second.
What?
Yeah, we got an ad from the sponsor, man.
Kidding me.
That's a fake sound effect.
I got an ad from the sponsor, bro. What I can do? Shit.
Yeah, I'm surprised y'all not watching them fights tonight, man. Some good boxing on.
Oh yeah, my
Man,
kids.
some
That's early.
Fucking Masvidal, goddamn Masvidal versus Diaz.
Hey, Post when you know,
I need the link.
tonight too.
Yeah, hey, Post when you finish, bro. I
need the links.
I need somebody to put Cody. We can do live. Put
Yeah,
Cody.
hit me up with the
Need
link.
some what?
I need to put Cody back on the box, bro.
Yeah, we need some links.
Bro, I came here for Jay does damage control. I don't even get to hear it. He ain't have nothing to say about this.
Yeah, he tried.
Jay would be kings, man. Jay would be children, man.
He was. You heard it in his voice too.
Beautiful
He got
young
quieter
kings,
and
too,
quieter.
He
and
felt
slower.
the hurt in it too. He said,
You know how Jay up
he said
talk.
go
He
laugh
loud and
because he at
quick.
the hotel, but either way.
Hey, hit the like, but so I mean, hold up. We got AP the shooter. He said Crackdown 3, Sea of P, State of Decay 3 ain't better than Days Gone from. Well, yeah. But,
That's subjective because some of them are, but some of them aren't.
but I mean, I would take Days Gone over Crackdown 3, Sea of Piss, and you know what
I
I mean.
like see it. I like see it these still. I don't care what nobody says.
Oh, Jesus Lord, you gonna go down with this shit.
I'd rather
But
watch.
I guess. Well, I guess
Put out there, bro. See a Thieves not bad, bro. Shit's real fun with friends.
no.
Exactly.
Now hold on.
But
Look, Crap would be, Crap would agree with you if you hadn't hurt his damn feelings, Tsunami.
Listen, fuck crap. That's how your channel was failing. Get the fuck out of here. Nobody likes
Okay,
you.
and I do want to say this. Look. I do want to say this. I have been Phil Spencer article free for a couple of months now. It wasn't easy, but this 12-step program I do, so please do not associate Phil with me no longer.
That is the product.
Okay.
That is the product
Okay.
of what?
Okay, check this out, man.
That's a product of questioning Microsoft and not just giving, just accepting whatever they take. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, not a problem. Now, getting to the meat and the potatoes of the show, right here, right? Death Stranding out of the window, right? So, like I said, a couple articles came out while I was, like I said, I'm still getting over my cold while I was sick, right? Corey Borlaug, right? Hold up. I'm gonna get AP shoot right quick. Lil Wave from my hood. CFP, not like this. You talking about my man Ellis, my man Zazami, so you from his hood. Not like this, bro. CFP. Sea of Thieves is dog shit. Check this out.
Did you play it yet, fuck nigga?
Sea of Thieves?
Did you play Death Stranding?
Not you. I'm talking about him.
Hey, but why are you trying to say my shit is my man?
Hey man, hey, I'm gonna put it out there, bro. Hey, a nigga sleep on Sea of Thieves, dog.
So that's why your mic is acting up right now. That's why your mic sound like that right now.
That's
motherfucker.
That's why your Hey yo, hey Manoa, hop out and hop back in. Hop out and do your damage control in the hallway because your mic ain't working and hop back in.
God telling
While
you,
you say that, I'm gonna
It's Sunday almost.
I'm gonna get these super chats. Shout out to the Ruhan with the $4.99. Another fuck nigga Productions. What's good, Z and the panel? And shout out to AP the shooter. Climate control is underway. The world is being saved with the $1.99. He said, Crackdown 3, CFP, State of Decay 3 ain't better than Days Gone, fuck nigga. And AP the shooter again with the golden AK. Lil Wave, you're from my hood. CFP, not like this. And Caster say with the $5. And Caster with the $5. He says, like Sea of Thieves, I can't call your manhood in question, fuck nigga. And Brian Mason with the $5. This is a report. He says that, do you think Sony will give him the same budget or the next game?
Hell no.
Hell no.
Sony
is smart. No.
Listen, here's the thing, right? And maybe this, I don't know now. I'm gonna lie. So maybe the game would have been better with multiplat. I think this game has been, bro. This shit crazy, bro. Fuck that, bro. That motherfucker's a weirdo, and I think Kojima's a sexual deviant. Moving right along.
He's a sexual deviant.
Moving right along.
He ain't rap too tight, man.
None of your business. What's up, baby girl? Like I said, hit that like button. About to go left. My shit just kicked in. The Adderall just kicked in.
Fanboys support that, man.
Check this shit out, right?
About to organize all
the
videos.
art books, all that shit.
They say that man got his head up his ass. He feeling himself.
Hey, yo, but look, check me. You remember when we did the one-on-one? I got to reach back out to David Jaffe. I need to do another sit down with him, right? When we did the one-on-one David Jaffe, and I'm gonna get into what the other things of the show. And again, it was the hot topic. And again, of course, is Death Stranding. And I see he did a show, live stream. I guess he live streamed about it. And then I asked him about it on episode 2 of the Best Damn Podcast. If you guys didn't see it, check it out. You know what I mean? And he said this game right here is basically going to see if Kojima is the genius that we always thought, you know what I mean, he was. Mm-hmm. But right now, I ain't gonna lie, Kojima looking like Cliffy B right now. He needs to be back with the fucking company. You know what I mean?
He like M. Night Shyamalan.
No, he's like no. Kojima is like no.
We talked about that too, Z, on the podcast.
Kojima is fucking like Cliffy B. Cliffy B was the fucking star when Gears of War was on fire. Mm-hmm. I don't need you, Epic. I don't need you, Cam. I don't need you, Jimmy. Went out there and went solo. Lawbreakers, Bullet Fly. Like, you know what I mean? He ain't been right since. You know what I mean? He out there second guessing sexuality. Out there in the new religion. A woman I caught him with a dashiki on. Next minute that motherfucker had a turban on. Like, he don't know what the fuck going on. You know what I mean? So again, like David Jaffe said, he's on his no one to blame. He ain't got no bosses over there. He is the, I say quote unquote, the ancient C. So either he's going to be the genius that everyone thought he was, or like they said, he has some very talented people around. Not saying the brother can't make games, but they said when it came to writing, even with that fucking in that leak, they said that shit, and they did their best to streamline this shit. They said that shit was all over the place, bro. Like, bro, I'm gonna tell you something again. Yeah. And y'all motherfuckers make fun of me. And I got a dog shit memory. Metal Gear Solid 2. Bro, listen, I remember this game so much. I got the game for Christmas. True fucking story. I didn't get the PlayStation 2 for Christmas, but for that year for Christmas, I got about 6 or 7 games, right? I was no longer balling. I had a job. You guys see me working at the Humane Society. True story. I spent like $80,000 in 6 months. My lifestyle was so expensive. But they was on my ass about me finding a job. True goddamn story. Even Black Bond Widow ass found an article talking about me making my grandmother proud. They was trying to lock my black ass up. But it's another story. One day I might tell that story. But anyway, I was working at the Humane Society making $7 an hour, and my grandmother bought me Metal Gear Solid 2 for Christmas. I was happy. I got a Christmas $50, right? Dogs, no. That was Sons of Liberty. Dog shit. I want the gameplay. No, hear me out. No, hear me out.
Listen. I'm gonna have to burn your contract, bro.
Let me out.
You have to hear why. I know why.
Let me out.
Hear him out. Go ahead.
Gameplay. Wait. Hey, Z, you had Substance or Sons of Liberty?
Sons of Liberty.
You had an Xbox or PlayStation?
I had an PlayStation 2.
Okay.
So anyway, the gameplay was awesome. The boss battles, the vampire, but you had the skateboard. I didn't have a problem with any of that, right? All that shit was dope. You did all that fight. You had the fucking. I got stuck at one part. I went to EB Games, got the $20 strategy guide. I would play it at night when the kids went to sleep. Beat the goddamn game. I went through all that to find that it really wasn't happening. I was going through a virtual fucking reality. Like some shit that wasn't even happening. It was a program. Yeah. Man, that shit pissed me off to no. Bro, I played a lot of goddamn games in my life, bro. I still remember that shit. That's how bad that shit pissed me off.
Hey, Z, did you think the game was? You remember when you went through that tunnel and the general started bugging out and glitching? Did you think the game was messing up?
Yeah, you know what I mean?
What you going on?
I thought my game was glitched out, bro. I got mad. That's how I made it this far, and then this game want to bug out on me, man.
Yeah. No, I am reporting live from the super chat. Let me report. This is Dale Davis from the super chat, and we have It's None of Your Business.
What's up, none of your business, baby girl?
He said, "Yo, Z, My favorite real tuber, the Don King of this, only in America. And AP, the shooter who saved America along with Sony with the $4.99, he said, problem is you bots will support trash. CFP, State of Decay 3. I'm a pro, but I will not support this. He said,
I know your bike breaking up.
I will not support this. He said, I will not support this dockery. He said, Death Stranding, trash. Lil Wave, you my guy though, but not like this. Fuck nigga.
But I mean, you really gotta play it before you judge it.
It's free on Game Pass, so.
But again, this is what I'm saying, right? At the end of the day, you know what I mean? So, yeah, I'm watching the fight later on. I'm gonna get it somehow. But anyway, this is what I'm saying. So I wasn't a fan of the guy from that right there. You know what I mean?
But you're associating that to Kojima.
Isn't it his game?
Metal Gear Solid.
It's his game. But then now we're saying him not being with Konami, he doesn't have the other people.
Bro,
well, he had people back then.
You know what? First of all, who's his white?
He said the game.
Wait, hold on.
But he's crazy.
Wait, hold on one second. What's his white? Hold on one second. Wait, hold on one second. What's his white guy name again? Wait, what's his white guy name again? What's the white name?
Buck that. That's Buck that.
Who Buck that?
Buck that.
I'm gonna do him a favor, right? I don't know who the fuck is this guy. I'm about mute this goddamn mic. Who the fuck is this white guy? Who the fuck is this white guy talking to me like this?
Hey, look at this. Review. You ain't gonna have no civilization up here. You dealing with black folks up in here today, boy.
Who the fuck? Wait, who the fuck told me to listen?
This dope right here. Donut is his name, and sucking motherfuckers up is his game.
Who the fuck? Say who's this white dude on that name?
That's a long sentence.
Wait. Yo, who's this white dude on that name?
That nigga Z the Donald Trump of YouTube, bro.
Hey, yo, bro. Hey, yo, fuck all that. Who's this white dude on his name? Don't say, pardon me.
Hey, Z the Black Trump, bro.
Hey, yo. I'm sorry. Pardon me.
Go to the trade corner.
Hey, wait, pardon me. My man Buck that, yeah. Long time support. My man Buck that, long time support. What's up, Buck that? You back. But anyway, as I was saying, right? Now, according to things...
expect that shit. This nigga's crazy.
Listen, as I was saying, right? As I was fucking saying, you know, before I was really into running by some white dude on the nag, right? Check this shit out, right? Fucking, you know, I didn't know what was going on. So I was really, and again, and I got a dog shit memory. This was in 2001, and I still remember this shit to this day. That's how bad that shit pissed me off. Now, again, according to those links, as I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted by this white dude on his nag, that they had to get some writers, and he basically, again, spent the budget on a bunch of actors, you know what I mean? But that's neither here nor there. We're going to see. But anyway, now, getting to the premise of the show. I done got my composure back together.
Look at this. Look at this.
Hey, what's up, Buck? Hey, what's up, Buck? Hey, Buck, my man, Buck. This is my dude Buck, man. Out there feeding straight cats, pumpkin pie.
This my wife don't even like coming on that.
My brother Buck. I'm sorry, Buck. Hey, my bad, Buck. Hey, bro, listen, man.
That's the highlight.
Yo, I treat Buck that you gonna hey, bro, you know how you go when you motherfucker go on, you know, a black film, you have somebody jacking out the picture. This motherfucker gonna walk straight to my house and say hi to nobody. Went and got a cup, a glass of Kool-Aid out the fridge, just put his lips on the bottle.
Exactly.
The fuck was this white dude on his name? Well, anyway,
ain't even say hello to no black mama.
Hey, yo.
What we're saying is that if you look at the history of Kojima, everybody think it's all him.
It's not.
But the leak and what we read, it wasn't. He had a lot of help. He said they had his stories and shit was all over the place. People had to help him piece shit together. And even in a leak with Death Stranding, Z didn't read all the leak, but it was similar to this in terms of the story and shit was already done before the game and shit went in production. But he still needed help getting that shit getting that together. Then you see him go on Twitter saying he's the producer, the writer, the graphic design, the physics, doing all this shit all on his own. So and y'all hold them in high regard of that. So if he's getting this type of shit,
didn't they say like somebody had to go over the script and
that's
like fix
marketing.
Okay, hold on. I pay the bills right quick.
Hold
on,
I got a bill here.
I got you. This is Dan Duckery reporting live from the Super Chat. And we have AP the Shooter back again. With Saddam. With the 199, he said, that is not what he wanted from Z. Not like this. And then Volleyman with the 499. You need to cut the BS. Any pony who has capping for Death Stranding and don't buy and play and beat Death Stranding, not a real gamer. Stop being frauds. Report live from the Super Chat.
Hey, it's going in my list right next to.
Alrighty, Dan. Thank you very much for that.
What'd you say, Dan?
Thank you, Trey. Reporting back to you, sir.
What'd you say, Dan Aykroyd? What Dan Aykroyd you talk about? What'd you say, Dan Aykroyd? What'd you say?
No, I'm saying I ain't fucking playing. I ain't playing the game. It's going in the goddamn bin.
I'm still gonna play it.
Metal Gear 5.
You know what?
Okay, fine.
I'm gonna judge for myself.
But
Metal Gear 5 was.
I still like his old shit. So.
Okay, well, I don't.
His old shit is classic.
I don't have a problem with it, but I think this.
I'm talking his movies.
But listen, I'm gonna say this right, and this is the fact, right? And I've been gaming longer than most of you motherfuckers thought boogers was candy. Literally, I've been playing games before a lot of you motherfuckers was literally eating your boogies. The boogers was candy, right? It's a salty piece of candy, right? Nasty little motherfuckers, right? With that being said, right? A lot of people, and again, being real, PlayStation guy, prominent gamers, have a special place in their heart because of the metal. When you think of Metal Gear, even though it came on the original NES back in the day and re-emerged, like I said,
even that one was fire.
On the PlayStation 1, you know what I mean? Metal Gear, it was a classic. And Zolden Enders, Silent Hill. You remember from all these games, and those games typically were PlayStation exclusives, and they did come to a rival platform, came months or years later. Cool, so they have a special place in there. And I understand it, but right now my man is washed out here. He like Larry Holmes when he fought Mike Tyson back in '89.
Yeah, hey, bro, I'm gonna compare that to like, you gotta compare that to like Grandmaster Flash, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Back in the day, the hip hop, the hip to the hip, that shit was riding back then, but you bumped that shit in 2019.
That motherfucker said, one love. You only gonna have one love.
When Konami was told, they said Konami was holding him back.
They said
I blamed a lot of shit on Konami. Y'all can't use Konami now.
That's like David Ruffin going somewhere without temptation.
Konami used to be a monster
Unchained.
of a company, bro. Konami used to bring some bangers, bro. We used to bring them Ninja Turtle games on the NES and the Super Nintendo back in the day. Boy, that bitch had Konami on it. You knew it was gonna be fire.
Well, somebody in the chat
said,
not no more.
Somebody in the chat said Gorilla sent a bunch of people over to help with Death Stranding.
Yeah, they sent them over. They sent the Killzone crew. Oh shit, did I say that? They sent everybody that worked on Killzone. Oh shit. They set them up. They sent the Killzone crew with that motherfucker. Pardon me? God damn! Wait, but anyway, right? Check this shit out, right? I'm sorry. Woo! But anyway, as I was saying, I'm silly as hell. Moving right along. Say, who that white dude on that name? I'm sorry. Moving right along. Listen, this is what you're coming for the food and fuckery, right? Check this shit out, right? Moving right along. Corey Borlaug, right? I'm gonna reach out to David Jaffe tonight after this right here, right? Before I start, my man Robin Gaming TV, I see, I see right there. He says, Z, did you understand the story of there we go again. I ain't got the mental.
Oh, hold on. We got a super chat. Dan Smith.
Hey, Z, you'd have told these people you'd have been to college and studying theater, and they still asking, do you understand shit? Do you understand?
Hey, we got to pay the bills here. Trey Smith Jr. reporting live at Nightly News, 6 p.m. We have news from the Super Chat. Dan Duckery, are you there reporting live?
We got Ancaster.
Oh, yeah, this is Dan Duckery. I see Ancaster has popped up for an interview. He said with the $5, Kojima is the GOAT. We ain't worried one bit. His games are amazing. Pre-order still locked in. Thank you, Trey. Reporting back to you. This is Dan Duckery.
All right, thank you very much. Now back to the show.
Hey, Celine, you're my brother, right? Slim the only motherfucker I know with a kufi still going to an all-white Catholic church. You know you're a true fuck nigga. You know it's interrogating question. This motherfucker in the Catholic church with a kufi on, you know what I mean? Off his slot with a prayer rug. You know he ain't right. You know he ain't rap right. But he my brother though. I ain't got no but love for him though. But we gonna pray for Salim, bro. You know he don't know what religion he is. But anyway, moving right along, right? Moving right along. Literally, Salim goes to a motherfucking. He lives in Dutchcom in a Yamish community. Goes to a Catholic church with a prayer rug and a goofy and a cheesesteak. You know what I mean?
Yo, Z say, I told you motherfuckers to question my integrity, not my intelligence.
We ain't gotta do that. Moving right along. So anyway, the creator of God of War, the newest God of War. You know, I like God of War, my favorite franchise. Cory Barlog. I'm gonna say this again. I'm going on record. I think Sony Santa Monica, and to me, in my opinion, is Sony's best studio. You know, people like Naughty Dog. Maybe I may be a little biased, but I'm a huge fan of Sony Santa Monica. And if I'm not mistaken, they're going to be handling the next iteration of the Uncharted game also. But neither here nor there. But anyway, in their pen game, I ain't gonna lie. And some of you guys may like Uncharted or whatever, but that story for God of War, that shit was ill, and how they bought the sun. You know what I mean? I'm a god and I can kill anybody I want. Like that shit was just dope. Like. But anyway, I'm sorry, I can look about something. So anyway, so when the news came out, of course, about Death Stranding coming to PC, you had my motherfuckers like what's one, Omeziago, talking about he from the streets, he don't play shit like that. Omeziago said, I'm from the streets, man, I don't play shit like that. Fuckers can cheat. Like, seriously. What's my man named J-Tech was canceling pre-orders, all types of shit, right? So he would say, basically, he would love to see God of War come natively to the PC, right? And I don't know if Sony gets a cut of the PC sales or the revenue. Like, I don't know if they own the IP or I don't know. Like, I don't know the inner workings. Of course, we'll find out between now and then, right? Do you think this will be the tip of the iceberg going forward? Because I'm also say this. Like, we can talk. Like, I think again, console gamers are console gamers, PC gamers are PC gamers. You do have some that won't buy a console, and they can get it on PC. But like Turpin King Blood to the beat me the other day. Why don't you just play it on your PC? I'm a console gamer. I don't give a fuck. Do you think this? What I'm basically saying, do you think this can be the start of a new trend? You know what I mean? With Sony releasing some of their, I'm not saying day and date, but starting to release some of their high profile games onto PC. Because again, they do have a service and they want to grow that service. And you know what I mean, outside of streaming, of course, playing them natively is the best thing. Now you can download those games natively on your PlayStation 4, please now and play them natively. Be able to download some whatever games. And again, Sony is the king in encryption. If you remember back in the day, if you put a motherfucking a music CD in your PC, Sony will put a root key, a root hack on your fucking PC. Like, Sony crazy with shit like that. You know what I mean? So I guess to combat piracy. I'm sorry. Do you think this can be something new for them? Because again, their boss, their new guy, is more of a software and services guy like Nadala. You know what I mean? And again, we go back. One thing is to be honest, is about being a business, and the fans. We talk about MPD and this, that, and the other. It's always about the dollar. Sony don't give a fuck about you, me, no, Mike. No. It's always about the dollars, and X is about the investors. And if you bring the reason why again, and not to brag and talk about Microsoft money, I'm not saying that. I forgot what their stocks were worth before Nadala got here, but they damn near doubled it, like $170 a share. And that's what it's about, the bottom line. You know what I mean? Do you think this will be the start of the new trend? You know what I mean? Because I think the PS5 is still going to sell fucking successful. You know what I mean? But what are your thoughts about that?
I think the streaming thing is them dipping their toe in it.
Oh, nah. Honestly, I think they don't view PC as being a competitor, and I just think that it's more money. So as long as it's not on like a direct competitor, I don't think they mind.
Okay.
I actually think they should.
This is what bothered me, Z, because when I came on this show at first, I caught a lot of flack for saying a lot of what you're saying now.
Pizzo, because of your name, you sound a little weird, bro. You sound like you got post names who drip. You was a little weird, bro. You had some weird theories going out there. And I don't think I like you.
Nah, bro. All that stuff where I said console gamers gonna play on console, PC is not gonna. Well, you need the exclusive to sell the console, and that gives it the idea. Like, man, these companies don't care about that.
Right
bro.
now, yeah, you do.
No, I mean in general, like maybe certain companies come on later than sooner, but if someone tells you I could open up my market to a whole new mass of people to purchase it, any business or company would be ridiculous to not invest in that, especially if that space is already a gaming space and you're a
And it's the
gaming
biggest.
company.
It's the biggest platform. Honestly, PC has the most
So
users. So you have way more opportunity to sell your
It's a different
game.
kind of demographic,
So I think,
though.
regardless of the
what do you mean by that?
demographic, yeah,
The hardcore on PC isn't big enough yet. It's getting there, but like say Metal Gear Solid 5 that sold like under 2 million on.
That's still 2 million more than
that's
they had.
still $2 million. That's what it's,
Exactly.
about
But that's
return
what
on
I
investment.
mean. In the future, of course.
No,
but like right now, it's like,
what the white dude talking
why
about
would you
again?
cut off?
No, like see, you're not cutting off your fan base. Now there's a small group of like hardcore weirdos.
Because guess
who are
what?
like,
PC
if it goes to
people-
PC, I'm not buying it. Those
PC
are
people
weirdos.
are PC people. Console people are console people. So they don't typically like eat each other. Food.
But just look at what the PC dudes do when this shit happens, though. That's why you got to do it kind of slow. You got to kind of roll it out. You know, you guys.
It's working for third parties perfectly fine. People buy it on the console.
That'd be my thing too. Like,
or the console or the PC, whichever one they prefer. Sometimes they double dip.
Like at the end of the day, it's a whole nother revenue stream that, of course. So I think if you take something like Corey Barlog's statement, you take God of War entering the PS Now, you kind of take some of the stuff that Z was talking about a few weeks back with Sony trying to get into the streaming stuff a little bit more. You realize that we could choose to say tiptoe or not, but this is the direction that they're gonna go moving forward. Now the little weirdos who are like, if it's on PC, I'm not copping it. They represent like 7% of the purchase base. They don't care about you.
No, but they're still.
Everybody else just gonna buy it where they want to play the game at. Go ahead.
It's not really the fan base. It's the hardware they're selling right now. So if you put it out 6 months to a year from now, I think that would work out. With the Sony,
I'm not saying day and day.
That's why.
I'm
kind of like what they're doing with the streaming right now.
Let me reverse.
Even that's moving forward for them. It makes more sense to do it day and day.
Well, okay, fine. I'm just giving them the benefit of the doubt, right? But I do stand firm by this, right? And again, I went over how you say men lie, women lie, numbers don't lie, right? And they want to grow PlayStation Now to 5 million. Right now, they just got up to 1 million. The reason they just got up to 1 million, they just added God of War and a bunch of games there, right?
And they dropped the price.
And they gave them like 300,000 people. They made the price.
And the reason why, again, and now these ain't mine. He said, listen, these ain't my words. These are Lord's words. According to the slides that came out, they got leaked, whatever, from the investors' meeting, right? They don't have the capacity to handle over, I think, 3 or 4 million fucking people on the server. It will literally crash the fucking network, right? So that's why they're not doing day and date now. That's why they're looking to see if they can get the best deal for even Microsoft, Amazon. I think they decided to go to Microsoft, but whoever the fuck they decide to go, because they can't handle the traffic. And if you look, like I said, what it says there on the chart and where they're going to maintain their revenue, maybe show it here again. The first generation was CD, DVD. Second generation CD, DVD. Third generation was CD, DVD, Blu-ray. Fourth generation, them to my PlayStation 4 was Blu-ray, digital, Blu-ray, digital, and that's where they got their money from. And the PlayStation 5, they saying streaming, digital, day and date. They say day and date, streaming, digital, and Blu-ray is where they're gonna make their money as far as the platform. Again, and I'm gonna say this again, people. I don't think people too much shit on Game Pass now. Because they got then Gears 5. They just came up with the Outer Worlds. People are loving that. But a reason why, to be fair, why Game Pass was the butt of everyone's joke dollar games was because the quality of fucking games that they were releasing, the Sea of Thieves, the Records, the State of Decay, they were all dog shit. Now, Microsoft, they came out back to back with 2 motherfucking bangers. Gears 5, now the Outer Worlds. Now everybody's, I think was it $10 a month for Game Pass and Xbox Live together? Whatever. I know I got the old. Okay, there you go. You know what I mean? It's a no-brainer, and it makes money. Like I was trying to tell Porter Rock, you go and buy this show. He said, well, if Spider-Man made $180 million, but that's short money. That's little dough money. That's show dough. You know what I mean? That's that shoebox on the mat money. You talking about people just going to continue to pay. You're going to continue to pay month after month. And I'm going to say this again.
Thank you.
And we got to be honest, it's business 101. It's one thing I tell my pony brethren, you know what I mean? That's why I've been looking a little shaky out right now for it, because I'm telling you, we don't want the console, goddamn. That motherfucker trying to beat up a dead body. This shit is over, you know what I mean? They keep fucking with these Xbox dudes. This shit is over, right? But they say men lie, women lie, numbers don't lie, and it's about making money. If they were losing money or whatever, or if it wasn't profitable, we all know EA is good at turning the buck. You have, again, people like such as EA, now Ubisoft. Everybody's doing this whole goddamn thing. Games is a goddamn to get you to pay $10 a month to play all their goddamn latest games. Like, that's a fucking no-brainer. So I'm not,
TV now too.
Who?
Like all the streaming services, like everybody's like doing model. Phone,
you know what I mean?
Buying a phone is a fucking subscription. Basically.
This is what you got. You got Amazon coming with theirs. Right?
I think that's gonna crash though.
You got Amazon coming with theirs. You got Walmart coming with theirs. Let something slip you know. You got Verizon. And check this shit out. You got Verizon coming with theirs. And remember when those things got leaked, and shout out to Tim Dog, he does work for Verizon, not to put his business out there. When those whatever got leaked, and you look at the games that they had shown there, what did they show? This is before Detroit became human, became an actual public, became a multiplayer, was coming to PC. They had Detroit become human there, and also God of War. You know what I mean? Let me say about God of War, but I won't put past if Sony rent their goddamn game over there for free. This is business at the end of the goddamn day. You got Verizon coming with theirs. You got so many different companies. So if this thing was losing money, or wasn't profitable, you wouldn't see, bro, so many people running to, take a stab at it. You know what I mean?
Not only that,
$1 billion corporations.
Apple didn't already show this hand. Google, they subscription. Google and Apple subscription services are up.
It started today.
We heard about Verizon. So T-Mobile, AT&T.
How about this?
All these other, they coming.
I can't wait for AT&T to come out there. I cannot wait,
bro.
I'm gonna play the devil's advocate, right? I don't want to do streaming. Streaming is trash. I got you. But guess what? You can download the game natively.
Right?
Exactly. Which is what 90% of us do right now on our console.
They're not forcing you to stream. That's just an option. If you're out on the go, you have the option to have access to your library. It's not forced.
Unless you're a Stadia warrior.
PS Now. Man, that shit was trash. You know what, PS Now? Now you can download the games natively to your goddamn console, your PS4.
Not only that, though, Z. It went from 700,000 users to a million.
Yeah.
And these from the same people who said
that it was trash.
It's trash.
They want to own their game.
Streaming's gonna be real successful, bro. Streaming's gonna be very, very
700,000 users over the lifetime from the beginning since you started.
100 million times
on a base of users who said the service is trash. Sony is doing away with the service. They're not even backing it. It's just something that's there. To now,
they went tenfold on it.
You
300,000 people.
Anywhere.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
You know what percentage that is, bro?
It was those PS4 games that they just recently put on there.
That's why it
shot up.
Let me tell you,
that's why it shot up.
The streaming game right now.
And then the price, they dropped the price and they added PS4 games. So what did that tell Sony? What did that tell Sony for the next gen about their first party games being on their streaming service?
That's why I say it's more
added
beneficial
300,000.
They want to buy in.
Y'all not looking at what Sony looking at, bro.
Exactly. If 10 million people,
companies care about their own dollars before your opinion.
Yeah,
most Sony dudes don't know this.
Them dropping the price and adding them PS4 games wasn't just a fluke. They are testing the market. And what the market just showed them is that if we put our first party PS4 games on our streaming service and make it accessible, we just added 300,000 people off that due to the price and due to the content we just added. How does that look for the future of PSN now?
Hold up, go a little deeper into that, because what benefits them more, to have people buy a console that they're making $20-$30 on, or to have 10 million people subscribe that's paying $10 a month for the next?
It's the subscription. They don't make money off
the subscription will make them more money, bro. Once you sell a console, it's sold. But subscription continues to make money monthly,
and it's sold at a very small.
PlayStation Plus into that whole PlayStation now.
Do not.
Bro, you gotta look. You have to look at it exponentially, bro. You're gonna reach way more people streaming. than you are going to sell in consoles.
Like
also, these companies do not make money off hardware. I will repeat that.
They lose money.
They do not make money off hardware. They sell you the hardware and they recoup off software.
And think about it, bro. You got 100 million PlayStation 4s out there, right? 102 million, whatnot, right? But your best game only sold what 20 million? Not even 20 million, because that's counting some of the PS3 games. So out of that 100 million, majority of those people not even buying your games.
10-15%.
Exactly. It's a small.
That streaming service goes right into Sony's pockets. I mean, they got to pay for some of the content. Don't get me wrong, but they're getting way more profit.
Look,
profit and
revenue is not the same. I'm an artist, right? I'm an artist, right? Let me break it down to you. I'm an artist, right? And when you get into the music industry, you get into selling songs and streaming songs and shit like that, right? With ASCAP or BMI, with ASCAP, you get your what's the name checks, your royalty checks every year. Yeah. With ASCAP, you got them every 6 months. So what are you doing in between that time to make money? Well, you're doing concerts and shows and stuff. You're going around doing concert shows because that money goes directly into your pocket. Right. But you're also looking to try to invest in something that can give you residual income. That's money coming in on a monthly basis.
AP, you out there telling motherfuckers out. You ask Dallin. AP out there telling motherfuckers out.
You mean reoccurring income?
Yeah, recurring income. You want something that's coming in on a monthly basis. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Why you thought ringtones?
Like, hey, matter of fact, I'm finna make a point, bro. Look, Microsoft used to sell Microsoft Office. That shit used to cost like $200 or $300. Yeah. Now you get the whole suite for like $5.99 or $6.99 a month.
Yeah. And you know what I'm saying? Office is juking right now.
It's cheaper than you as the consumer. And they're making more money doing it because more people are subscribing to it than they were able to sell it.
Adobe Creative Cloud.
Guess what?
Adobe the entry thousands of dollars.
Adobe do the same shit.
People missed it.
You get a suite for like $99 a year or some shit like that. It used to be $1,000. It used to be like $1,500. I used to sell them bitches bootleg. I know.
I used to bootleg.
Like $1,500.
But you know what that comes down to?
Hey guys, that's the link to the free messaging app. You want to send us a message live on air? Hold on one second. Hold on. That's the link for the free messaging app. I also left the link. Like I said, guys, follow me on Instagram. And hold on, I gotta pay the bills. Hold on one second. We have a word from our sponsor. Hold on.
The elevator music.
Yeah, the ad. We had a bill too.
Wait, no.
I told you gotta get a sampler.
This is Rob, and you're in the elevator with me, and I'm tuning in to WKRP.
Killing it with that
the girl from
I think we back live now.
Yeah.
Okay.
The people that understand the entry fee, and I don't think they don't. You lower the like Noah said. Noah made a perfect example of what they did to Office. Because Office used to be like $200-300. Even Windows. Windows 10 is the last Windows that they're creating. They're not creating no more Windows.
Yeah,
because they're just gonna update it. You know what I'm saying, and things like that. But they lowered the cost. They took it from $200 or $300, and they made the entry fee $5 or $10. That be to a person just to get Windows $5 or $10, and then only have to do that monthly
out your pocket.
That entry fee and that entry fee becomes enticing now because I get everything that I used to pay $200-300 for a small fee of $5 a month. And when the next
all of it, you don't get like a updated, late version.
I don't have to go out and pay another $200-300. I can stay within the subscription service and still get the next version and go up and go. Hey, I gotta understand, and that applies to game.
And like Zanami said, same with Adobe. Adobe used to be like $1,500 to $3,000 for the whole suite. I used to bootleg them shits, right? Now you can get for like $99, you get the whole suite for a year.
You don't have to do a la carte. You can do everything, and they don't skimp on it. It's not a light version.
The whole suite.
You get all
because you gotta look at it before when that shit was like $3,000. How many people was really buying that shit, bro? They probably had like thousands of customers. Now they got millions, bro. They got millions making $9.99 a month.
I got Pro Tools, which is a recording software. It's expensive. Go range for anywhere from $600 to $1,200 or more.
You can get
$100 with all the plugins, but they got a subscription service where you can where you can pay either $10 a month, you can pay $99 a year, or a certain amount of money a year or a month, and you can stay within that subscription. Every Pro Tools come out, you get. Every update come out, you get for free, as long as you stay within that subscription plan. So this is something that everyone is doing.
And what people don't realize is, yes, they are losing money in their high-end consumers, but they're gaining way more people that would never touch it.
They're getting more. They're getting more customers that are paying every month. They're not just paying one time. They're paying monthly instead of selling it just one time and losing it. So imagine selling your car. Right, you sell your car for $3,000. After $3,000 spent, you're broke again. If you rent your car out every month for $300, you're gonna continue to get $300 every month for the next until the car breaks down.
This is a business model that's been in almost
these services will have money coming in from somebody every day of the calendar year. They will have some type of money coming in every day of the calendar year. They will be having money. Y'all got man.
But the main point we're making though is it's not just good for the company. It's good for the customer. You don't have to pay $3,000 for an Adobe suite. Now you can pay $999 or however much they charge.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? And now you got Adobe Flash. You know what I'm saying? You got Adobe Studio. You can record music. You can animate all that shit, bro. Like now in college, a college student can buy Adobe and animate or whatever he do. But back then the entry fee was like $3
Yep. And most people didn't have that, so that is a good observation. Once again, this is Dan Duckery reporting live from the Super Chat. Once again, we have AP the Shooter, Defticon 5 with the $4.99. He says, so as far as games, whose streaming service will buy you into next gen? Because X-Dub ain't looking like it's cooking with grease. State of Decay 3, Crackdown 3 ain't cutting it.
It has more than PS Now, though. So.
Look, let me tell y'all something. Look, Crackdown 3, bomb. Don't nobody even talk about it. They don't even tweet about it. They don't even make updates about it. Ain't nobody even playing it. State of Decay 3 ain't even out yet. Look, these same games y'all keep going back to justify y'all damage control. It's tweaking. You don't know what type of new material Microsoft might come with. xCloud is the machinery behind the system that gets you access to the content. We don't know what Microsoft gonna call it. We don't know what kind of subscription service or what we're gonna be paying. We don't know what they're gonna do. All I know is they have over 3,500 plus games in that library that can be instantly accessible to you on day one without that streaming service.
Who in here played the beta? Facts.
Man.
Who here played it?
I haven't played. They new motherfuckers didn't send me one. That's why I'm anti. I ain't gonna say anti-Microsoft.
I play Halo
That's
5
why I'm pissed right now. How was
You talk about the xCloud's business?
How was it?
It was straight, bro. I'm not gonna lie. At first, it was a little glitchy, and I reset my phone. I can tell by your
cell phone service, nigga.
Fuck out of here. It was a little glitchy. I reset my phone, and I'm not gonna lie. I was shocked in terms of the latency, bro. And it looked dope. I was using my controller and everything, bro. Like,
you was on Wi-Fi or cellular data?
I was on Wi-Fi.
Okay.
I was on Wi-Fi. I don't know if that makes
sense.
When 5G finally kicks in, it should be that damn cloud game should be a go.
So
I'm on 4G, but bro, it ran left. It looked good. It ran good. I was shocked, bro. I was really shocked.
You talking about xCloud?
Yeah. Now if my girl uses the computer or the kids using
I put like this. I break it down like this. xCloud is good for single player. But Gears 5 runs a mess. Gears 5 is like, for some reason, it don't feel good at all playing Gears 5.
And this is early. This is still early. They haven't really.
But like the other games, they ran smooth, like single player. There's a little bit of latency. You'll get away with it if on single player, but you're not going to want to jump in no PvP game.
Of course not.
With that latency.
Yeah. Now, I ain't play online.
No, do you think it's because of LTE? The fact that we're still on 4G LTE and not on 5G?
Nah, that's connected to Wi-Fi. Nah, it's just the latency, bro. Like
it's just physics. Like
it's just I mean, now 5G may, for what I hear about 5G, it's supposed to eliminate the latency of 5G is supposed to be 1 millisecond. So they say. But I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know what the real world effect will be. I mean,
Because
the
here's
real
the thing: people
world
don't realize your TV
performance will
has
be.
not. Depending on what kind of TV you have latency already. So you don't even know.
Facts.
Even though you local, that should have latency. You have a trash TV, you
Right.
gonna have latency.
Oh,
So
hey, I ain't gonna
if
lie
there's
though.
1 millisecond on a phone, that might be better than your
I will
TV.
say this: the latency on I got the same TV Z got, the LG C6. When I cut HDR on, the latency from my TV is much worse than the latency from XCloud.
What TV you got?
You mean C7?
Yeah.
The C6. I got the C6.
You got the C6?
I got the one with the sound bar.
Yeah.
Just your game up, brother.
Well, he got the E6. I got the C6.
I got the big dog.
No, he got.
I got the E.
He got the E series. Then yeah, he got the E series.
They gonna get in the C9 next year.
Get you an E.
E9. Now I'm gonna get a dedicated. I'm gonna get a dedicated Atmos.
Atmos
surround sound. That's why I get it. Yeah.
No. Soundbar and Atmos don't go together.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, that's why I'm not getting the E. I want the C, but I want a dedicated surround sound system.
Yeah. I say your best dedicated surround sound system. You about to probably get an AV, if anything. I wouldn't get a sound bar.
See, I had one, bro, but I used to play that shit so loud. I blew the receiver.
You blew the fucking speakers out.
Yeah, I had a Samsung 7.1 jank, bro. Like,
okay. Fuck them speakers. Anyway, move right along, right? Who that white boy on that name? Let's check this shit out, right? My man Buck that. Hey, Buck. My man Buck that. But like I said, and this is so you know what I mean. So before I switch topics, I gotta do one more juicy thing. Oh, we got one more bill in here from AP the shooter.
Not on docket.
Let's see.
I got it. No, you gotta just release a new one.
No, I see. Yeah, Duckley. Yeah. Yeah, AP the shooter once again. What the? He said, you buy a new product based on previous purchases, right? And most previous purchases ain't worth it. So all those games do not matter for you going forward. Dan Duckery.
Well, I mean,
thank you, Dan.
I will say this though, to be fair, they've been on a 1-2 punch bang. Even though Outer World is a multi-plat. I don't know. Microsoft changed their position all the time. I'm gonna try Outer Worlds, but Gears, Outer Worlds, the next big one. Here's some shit. What if Ori get a high? Ori in the Blind Force 2 get a higher review score than
it will.
Then fucking Death Stranding. Oh my god.
It is.
Now is Ori? Hold on. Here's the thing. Ori 2 is it multiplayer now?
Nah, single player.
Nah.
I don't know about the big. Yeah.
No, single player.
They cried. I looked at reactions on YouTube. They cried when that game. People was on YouTube crying when they announced that game.
That game was love and the first was Ori.
I need to play the first one.
Hell, shit! It's just like people crying when they saw this Overwatch 2 trailer, which I will say is very promising.
They got Overwatch 2?
Yeah, they coming out with Overwatch 2, man.
I remember motherfuckers was crying.
Story mode and everything now.
I remember motherfuckers was crying. They gonna say the name when Overwatch one goddamn game of the year with Uncharted. Kratos ain't here. Pardon me.
Like I said again, I'm an Overwatch fan. I love Overwatch. I
never played it. I got a copy. I never played it.
I would play the hell out of. I would play the hell out of me some Overwatch.
I never played it. I have.
Hey Z, check the receipts.
I have it too. I ain't play it.
Hey Trey,
check the receipts on DM.
I played a little bit of Bleeding Edge. If you like Overwatch, you might like Bleeding Edge.
Even Jada said it might get 85.
No, how is that?
It's like Overwatch, but without the shooter.
How is it so far? What you think?
Oh yeah, we're talking about what kind of ball up?
I would run a couple matches. It feel like a free to play.
Okay.
But it do feel like it's on like some Overwatch type design. You know what I mean? I don't play Overwatch.
Me neither.
Possibly. I think so. I think so.
All right, but okay, moving right along. Earlier, like I said, I was out sick, right? Hold on, keep you posted. Also, too, guys, I'm looking for new talent. We're gonna start back doing the debates. We're gonna be doing it on Wednesdays. What time the crap do with Xbox Nation? Ain't no more Xbox Nation, right?
You trying to go head to head with Xbox Nation?
Bro, I do head to head with any motherfucker. I do my own thing.
You ain't doing that shit.
You're retiring anyway, so
I go head to head, Paul.
He's got a gun to his head right now.
I go live. I do mean, bro. I don't get caught up. That's another thing. Sidebar. That's why I can't make a release. Got mad at me because I used to do debates when he did that dog shit GRG. I didn't know what I wasn't intentionally. I didn't know what time nobody watched his shit, nigga. I didn't know. Fuck that. Nobody knew. Hey man, fuck that, right? Nah, fuck that. Nah, right? So when Mooch fucking took his hiatus, right? I guess we used to do Crossfire on fucking Fridays, right? So right. All right, cool. Mooch not here. I'm gonna go do whatever time Crossfire. I'm gonna go do Crossfire, right? Check this shit out. I'm telling my brother be cooning on the river. So then when Mooch come back, right? When Mooch come back, Mooch take his slot back. He ain't mad at Mooch, right? And again, I've always did debates on fucking Fridays about 8, 9 o'clock. You know what I mean? Remember some shit on Twitch and mixing all that shit, debates or just gaming with the community and shit. And I'm still in his audience, man. I ain't gonna call you today, but fuck you, K-Mega. You looking at them many time niggas. Fuck you, K-Mega. You know what I mean? You gonna get mad? Z being messy. He just trying to take my audience. He trying to keep a brother down. Like, what the fuck? This nigga crazy, bro. But anyway, moving right along. Sony posted some job listings for some developers and architect engineers to work on the world's most fastest console or powerful. Well, they said fastest, right? Console, right? Yeah. So again, we've heard rumors before that Sony was going to have the edge, and when it comes to power, as far as the next generation consoles, right? And of course, you got the Xbox fanboys, and I'm gonna say this again, right? Because one thing you said is always about the games, but given Sony's track record, anything can change. I don't see them going away, but they do have some IPs, newer IPs that they can give you a sequel to, whether Horizon, Spider-Man. Even though God of War is not a new game, but they rebranded it, made it new. You know what I mean? They got the Ghost of Tsushima. They have great games. Well, we haven't seen Ghost of Tsushima yet, but they have games that they can give you a sequel to. You know, even with Days Gone, I believe the sequel will be better than the first one, right? So, fine. But Microsoft, they ain't really got the track right now from having the games. And going to the next generation, you got the weaker goddamn box again. So, like, bro, like you said, the Xbox is dead in the war. And I think that's, and again, probably at the start of the generation, ain't nobody really got games. It's all, bro, Digital Foundry gonna be out there flaming the wars, and you lose that goddamn shit again, the power cycle. So I'm like, damn, the Xbox dead in the goddamn water, right? So, again, because when Sony came out and said something about gave some specs about the PS5, then Microsoft counted and said that we're gonna have the fastest, the best, whatever the fuck.
Most powerful.
Yeah, and then Sony came out again with that with their job listing, right? Now I'm gonna go ahead and know, but it looks like Sony has backtracked on that again. No, let me go right. I'm gonna share it on my screen with you. They're no longer saying they have the fastest and the powerful console in the world.
Oh shit!
So they're finessing potential employees too.
They retracted the statement.
Yeah, they're not.
They retracted the statement.
Really? I'm gonna share it on my screen.
Motherfuckers.
Yeah.
So God damn. Yeah, that's the last thing they need.
Sony is the most finessingest company, I swear.
To me, I was about to say they show you the Last of Us trailer and then delay it a month later, like you didn't know 30 days ago this shit wasn't gonna be ready.
They finessed you with Kojima game. They finessed you with listen.
With Death Stranding.
Listen.
Damn, boy.
At least
everybody
you might not like Microsoft, but at least they up front with their bullshit.
It's facts.
Yeah, I'll give it to them. They don't backtrack on most things.
You guys can see the screen. The audience can see it. We look at the screen. They can see it.
Yeah, I see it.
Sony backtracks on PS5 being the world's fastest console, claims as competition looms. The PS5 will be powerful, but may not be that powerful. Will the PS5 in question? But again, to the job listing, the question was for a senior cloud engineering manager, originally saying that the successful applicant will be helping to build the next generation cloud infrastructure. Damn, read that cloud shit again. And will also be one of the leaders on the elite team that is super excited to launch the upcoming world's fastest console, PS5, in 2020. Now, though, all the mention of PS5 has been removed, simply about them being quote unquote the fastest and most popular. How do you feel about this? Is it a non-issue from Sony if they don't have the power narrative?
Kind of a stretch to say that was a statement from them, but I guess job listing, they know it's going to leak, so I guess you could say
man, buck that. What are you talking about?
You have a PlayStation, but you can't for this motherfucker.
No, I'm just saying, in the internet age, you got to be a fucking moron not to know that it's going to get out there. So I guess.
But I'm gonna tell you this right now. Certain things you can't say, and when you say world's fastest console, and then not only that, you put it as a dang on newsprint for the whole world to see, and then you
think about this.
It's gonna be kind of spooky on your part.
What is this? November right now.
Yeah,
we pretty much know a lot about the PS5 outside of just frequencies and stuff like that. RAM numbers and stuff like that, but
clock speed.
Sony have been like, I wouldn't imagine they will be putting out information this early. I think that PS5, I don't know, it might come early than what we think it is, and
they announced it.
I think the reveal will be coming in February for them to be putting out news so early. Microsoft has been eerily quiet. Other than what we got from
they waiting for EXO.
They ain't even showing
They need to be showing some shit.
They haven't said shit.
They're gonna do something at EXO. They have to.
Well, I don't know.
Well, of course they gotta do it at EXO 19. That's their show.
They don't have to
do early.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you like this, dog. They don't need to announce anything unless they got some banging AAA games to go with it, bro.
Look, you talking about like concrete details
about Scarlet at EXO 19.
Please fix your damn mic, man. I'm tired of this got crackling and shit. Sound like you making popcorn.
Who is that?
Who is that?
It's Parker. Fucked up mic. God damn.
Because he's 40 and he got a mic that's about 40 years old.
Shit.
But
hell,
I'm just saying,
first you get a basic ass PS4. Now you trying to get a basic ass.
Oh no, he back on Xbox. He cool, Trey.
He back on Xbox. He back on the box.
That's why he ain't on the show. That's why he ain't on the show. Look, I don't think at EXO 19, I don't think we're going to get anything about Scarlet. I think it's still too early.
Neither.
I don't think Microsoft going to show their hand. They let Sony do their thing.
They need to announce it along with They need to show gameplay of a new AAA IP, bro. Along with the review.
Something that's gonna get me excited as a consumer to possibly buy a
E3. They're not gonna show their hand until E3.
I think the next thing on Scarlet we get is gonna be a big reveal. It ain't gonna be something small. It's gonna be something big. But Sony has been more open in this case than what they have been in the past.
But do you know why? I think it's because they want to grab it early because I think they might not have the power.
That's a good
because anytime you overshow something, it's like you're trying to overcompensate. Kind of like Death Stranding. Like they show so much of that game so often that it's like, why you keep showing us shit? Stop showing us shit. It's not looking no better.
They said to Parker his dumbass on that Xbox.
Look, the worst thing about it is this. The worst Sony can do is go the PS3 route and just completely fuck up the whole momentum shift that they got.
Let me say something. I've said this and I've said it again. Microsoft is going to surprise a lot of people next gen. A lot of people think they're going to start off next. People have been searching that Microsoft is going to pick up where they left off this gen in terms of that situation. I don't think it's going to be like that. And you have to look at the fact that look how many years we haven't had a AAA banker. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
look how long these developers
and people, and not only that, people still looming over y'all head.
If anybody can have some content at the beginning of the next gen,
it's Xbox.
It should be Microsoft. If Sony don't have
it might not be launched.
I can understand. Because they've been putting out bangers.
But at least get you in anticipation.
I don't know, Post. I ain't finna pre-order that L, bro. They gotta show me the money.
Exactly, yeah. They gotta show me too. I ain't gonna sit here.
Yeah, show me the money. But I'm not saying it can't happen, but no, you gotta look at it. You gotta look at a nigga track record sometimes.
Thank you.
I ain't gonna keep letting a nigga hold money and he ain't paying me back, dog. You know what I mean?
PS5 as well. I mean, shoot. When it comes down to it, I mean, hey, you gotta show us a reason why we need to buy your console.
Yeah, because Sony does have you can say that we was considering Sony track record coming out of the PS3 era when they was being overconfident.
But I ain't gonna lie, PlayStation. Okay, PS3 wasn't the games weren't there first, but they finished strong. Like
that's how they
going into the PS4.
They got you excited.
They had The Last of Us. They had The Last of Us. Uncharted 3 was a banger. Like
you can't really.
Yeah. Like they were. If anything. We was getting like Connect games on Xbox. That shit was pissing me off, bro. Like I had a Connect, but
Goddamn Dragon Ball Z Connect.
Let's get the bills right quick. Give my brother AP the shooter. My brother.
Connect Sports.
Is it some bills? Let me see.
AP. Hold on.
Last one.
That's AP. I see that.
Welcome back to Nightly News. Reporting live from the Super Chats. We have.
Well, thank you, Trey. This is Dan Duckery reporting once again, and I am at the top of Mount Everest with AP the shooter, and we are checking out climate control for the Earth right now. And he has 199. He wants to say, "Fuck niggas," said Parker Mike was used at Woodstock.
Nah, Hendrix sounded good.
Get it out. Hey, live from the super chat. This is Dan Duckery.
I just also left the link for the free messaging app. If you guys want to send us, ask us a question when we're still live here on the free messaging app. But yeah, so and also to shameless plug. You guys, I usually follow everybody. Right? This is the link to my Instagram. I'll be dropping clips, a bunch of funny shit on my Instagram too. You gotta follow me for the highlights and shit too. That's my link to my Instagram. But back saying, but again, so the original we saying as far as Microsoft, and now according to Aaron Greenberg, he says games, and nothing but games. Now, and he said something that
I ain't falling for that one.
What did he say? Ninja Theory is gonna leave us on the edge of our seats. And I hope they're not talking about goddamn Bleeding Edge.
They're talking about Bleeding Edge.
They're definitely talking about Bleeding Edge. They're not talking about nothing else. They talking about Bleeding Edge. Let's be real.
Nah,
they're
bro.
not talking about the other joint.
See, that's Microsoft's problem. They can't be putting out these AA games and trying to pass them off as bangers, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they need to know. These games need to know their place, bro. Like, it's a AA game made for. It's just it's a game. You know what I mean? It ain't no
Some
banger.
of these studios, I'll tell you that some of these studios feel a little too damn big for their britches. I'll be honest.
Yeah. That's like some of these ponies try to pass off Concrete Genie as like a AAA banger. Nah.
Yeah.
If we just let that game stealth release,
hold on.
we wouldn't have been able to talk shit.
That's like them. That's like them trying to pass off Death Stranding now as a single A? It's a single A game. It's an indie game. Studio
trying to finesse me
with A-list actors and shit.
Right. I think it's
big ass budget.
I think a lot of
that's why they couldn't. That's why they couldn't afford all these actors Kojima paying for out of pocket.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you what they got. Listen, if those sales and shit bomb, and when motherfuckers get the game in their hand, I wonder if Sony gonna walk away from Kojima like they did my man. They could make No Man's Sky. That shit'd be crazy as hell. You mean that was hyping?
And they do what now?
You remember they was hyping the shit out of No Man's Sky. And then when that bitch,
dropped,
that motherfucker bomb, they moonwalk away from that motherfucker quick.
Yeah. Hey, bro, what if people start demanding refunds, bro?
Oh, what, for Death Stranding? Oh, buddy.
Yeah.
If that's the case, the biggest that's gonna be the L. That's gonna be the L. No, keep that same energy. You was talking about how, we wasn't enlightened enough. Why y'all asking for refunds? No. Get enlightened. Hell, y'all intellectually superior.
It's one thing. Don't get me wrong. Like, it's one thing if the story has deep metaphor and it's a thematic story with stuff you could chew on and talk about later. All that's cool.
Yeah,
but it's a video game.
You need
a video
something.
game, bro. Like, the gameplay has to be fun and engaging. There's games where we might give it a little more of a pass just because it's fun to play, even if the story wasn't all that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah,
at the end of the day, it's video games, bro.
Motherfucking, I don't know, man. I do know. I'm not saying I don't know. I do know. Not like I said. I've always said. No, when they first previewed, they first showed it at Paris. One of those shows was it Gamescom or Paris Games Week, whatever. It was like, oh shit, this should look fire. And then but we know much what the game was about. Kojima making an exclusive game. Everybody was excited. Kojima, right? And then they showed a little trailer. Those graphics looked amazing. And then that was the game about. And then they showed a little bit more of the game. What that was the game about? Then we seen what was that when they started showing you swallowing them babies and shit. What year was that? Last year, before last? I remember what the hell was going on there,
I think
bro.
17.
I said, bro, this shit looking spooky, looking uglier than a masterpiece, nigga, bro. This motherfucker head weird. Swallowing babies, no babies.
It is questionable at best, my man. It is questionable at best.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
the thing about it that's crazy to me is like fetch quests are probably the things we hate the most in the open world game, and it seems like they base the entire gameplay loop around fetch quests. It's like, what the fuck?
Hey, my thing is, you have
Fetch
to
quest
walk
the game
to a place to fast travel, right?
Yeah.
You can't just do it from the map. You have to go to the fast travel place.
Like the dude had to fast forward the footage
mean,
and then the
part.
cutscene.
Yeah.
You do that in Red Dead, but at least the travel there, you shooting stuff, you hunting, you killing people. You know, it's like there's other stuff going on.
I don't like the fast travel in Red Dead. I think I used it once, and I'm just like, I might as well ride my horse there. I mean, I got the same complaint for Red Dead, but still,
I feel
he said, but at least it's fun. At least it's shit.
But here's the thing though, with this fast travel, you going through what looks like maybe about 10 minutes worth of a damn cutscene. Just the goddamn fast travel.
You know what's the dumbest part? This whole he's walking with packages, and the fast travel item is an umbrella. Why he just don't bring this with him, bro? You got 1,000 packages, but the umbrella's at the house. This don't make even just as a idea that was dumb as hell. It's an umbrella. He could just bring that with him, bro, and fast travel from wherever.
Oh shit, man, I don't know. But listen, hold up, shameless plug, right? Hey, no, we gaming tonight. What? You taking it down?
Well, shoot, I've been on this campaign for my.
All right, but no,
something about this campaign.
Hey, Noah.
Yo.
We gaming tonight?
Shoot.
You go there. By myself. I'm the only game with the game, right?
Hey, about it.
Oh man. You sound like Parker. But also too, like I said, I want to say a huge shout out to you guys that did sign up to follow me on Twitch, subscribe to my channel. Inbox me on Twitter, let me know who you are, so I can give you the links to the Patreon content. I got them in the playlist. And even you guys, that constantly support me in the super chat. You know who you are. Just hit me up on Twitter. I'll give you the link to a lot of behind the scenes things. Again, if you have Amazon Prime, right, check this out. And you can subscribe to my channel absolutely free. Even if you don't fucking make Twitch, rock out with Twitch. If you fuck with your boy, whatever the case may be, I'm on a quest to get 100 subscribers. If you have Amazon Prime, see, I subscribed last month. For whatever reason, they make you do it every month. You got to manually go in there and click the motherfucker every month. You know what I mean? So, even Noah, you're going to hit that subscribe button again on Amazon Plus, man.
I got you. It's on the 4th. It resets on the 4th.
Oh, yeah, but I think you got to do it, still going in and doing it manually. You know what I mean? I need
yeah. Oh, yeah, I got you.
Speed that. Listen, you want to remain my friend? Speed that because I need
I'll probably re-up.
Okay, hold on. My man SS9 says Z.
You said
needs
probably.
some new talent. Because these dumbass bots ain't cutting it. I'll let you know when I got my podcast equipment. See no more. Hey, listen, you ain't gotta do all that. I do. First of all,
just hop on with the dog shit mic.
Hey, listen, SS9. He ain't no dog shit. We done stepped up since then. SS9, check this shit out, right? Hey, bro. I love the savagery and the foolery, right? Let's get your motherfucking $50 motherfucking mic, bro.
Just get that snowball.
Yeah, I know you dog shit and goddamn duty talked all that shit, and I got 2 more kills and you rock out. I'm gonna say this too. Again on Wednesdays, right? And some of you guys, you know what I mean, you want to talk your shit. I'm looking, I need a Sony guy and I need an Xbox guy or a Nintendo guy. We want to bring these debates back Wednesday. We're gonna have some fun with this shit, man. You know what I mean? We're gonna have some fun with this shit. My man said, I will.
You got to get Orion on here.
6 bots in here. I ain't fucking saying shit.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Hey, yo. Hey, anybody got a Sony TV?
No. Yeah, Sony TV too fucking hot, man. I'll be honest. They too
I'm trying to see if the XCloud work on because they all come with like Android TV, so I'm trying to see if the XCloud right.
They be overpricing the fuck out of them damn TVs.
Oh, Sony.
Yeah, LG need to open up some.
Oh yeah, my TV.
LG got WebOS.
Yeah, I like that. I like that better than Android.
I like it. I like it.
Me too.
They need more content.
Yeah, it don't have as many apps as Android TV.
Yeah. But Android OS is more user friendly. I'll give it that.
I'm trying. Hey, do anybody know if you could download XCloud on Android OS TV?
What about NVIDIA Shield?
I don't know. That's a good question, bro.
I think the video
because I got a shield.
LD was just talking about this damn NVIDIA shit in the damn DM.
Let's come out with the 3rd version.
Also, to those that want to sign up, pledge as little as $2 to the Patreon. By doing it, also to listen, shameless plug. For those, I'm gonna say this too again. For those that do subscribe and pledge, you know what I mean. I give away T-shirts every month. I usually do about 10 a month. I spend about $300. For this month on November 10th, I spent about $600. The T-shirts are going out on the 10th or probably 11th that Monday. I'm broke. I ain't got no more. I ain't even getting my elite. Let's see. I'm telling you how selfless I am. I'm not even getting my elite controller on the floor. I spent my $600 on you guys can rock out and support. $600 on t-shirts. So look anywhere after the 11th, between the 12th and the 13th. You guys have your new t-shirts.
I'm trading that other controller for that damn elite controller.
Trading the controller.
That version 2.
Mm-hmm.
You trading
I
what?
get that.
I'm trading in that extra goddamn Gears controller that I got for that goddamn elite controller.
Bro, you can just collect this edition, bro. You shouldn't even be using
No.
it.
I have another one. What are you talking about? I have another.
You shouldn't even be using it. You should just put them motherfuckers in the box, bro. I'll teach you the hustle. You can sell them up. That motherfucking Sea of Thieves controller. That time that shit going for like $200, bro. You don't trade them motherfuckers, you keep them. You know what I mean?
All right.
Yeah, you know what I mean. But again, that's the link. Like I said, if that's when the rock out support the Patreon. For little $2, you get behind the scenes content like I released today. Funny as hell. J-Dub told me he don't really like the PlayStation. I'm more of a Nintendo and PC guy. On Stadia, I'm gonna be on Stadia. You get all types of shit behind the scenes, bro.
He said they embrace me with open arms, but I don't even like them.
Yeah, you know what I mean. You know what I mean? He pulled the Donald J.
And y'all over here protecting a goddamn false prophet.
Yeah.
Look at
hey, what's that lady that infiltrated the NAACP?
Oh, you talking about the white lady?
Oh, Dolachard?
Yeah. Kratos.
I uploaded that this morning. I premiered at 11 o'clock. But listen, ladies, I'm about to go live on Twitch. There's the link. And again, like I said, if you have Amazon Prime, which a lot of you guys do, if you don't have a Twitch account, just make a Twitch account free charge. But you just you link your Amazon Prime to your Twitch account, and you subscribe to my dog shit channel, absolutely free. Just inbox me. I don't know if you guys in my chat. Just inbox me on Twitch, on Twitter, and let me know who you are. Like I said, I seen the link. Stuff.
They're too lazy.
Before you end this podcast, bro, when we gonna run this PlayStation versus Xbox crossplay Call of Duty match?
We can do it tonight. We make it happen.
Yeah, shit. Yeah, I'm down. Shit. Like I said, I got the multiplayer. I got the multiplayer already loaded up.
So who all in the chat trying to run?
We can do this tonight.
They quiet now.
They quiet, bro.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Von here. Hey, Von. I mean, was it 505?
Vaughn, the only real gamer in the chat. Vaughn, the only real gamer in the chat.
Though. Facts.
Hey, yo, we can make it happen. We promote it. So we can make it happen. Xbox versus PlayStation. My man, AP the shooter.
Oh no! Wait. So wait. See, who you running with?
What up, AP?
I only got an Xbox. I can't play no shooters on PlayStation.
Not with that DualShock.
I can't do it. R&B the third, so he want to rock.
None of that DualShock.
You know what I mean?
I'm a bad. Hey, AP play games too, bro. AP will go 2 or 30, but hey, he be playing.
He's playing.
We're gonna do. All right, look, Xbox. We're gonna run right now. Xbox versus PlayStation right now. Call of Duty. I'm gonna give you. Here's the link for the Discord. If you guys got it, come over in the chat. Let me know what your name is. We set the shit up in the lobby. Fine, fuck it. We got something to play right now. We about to make it happen. Right click, paste, and copy. Come on.
Real quick, I popped off the Z. Said I was better than him in Gears on the podcast. We played. He killed my kills every damn round. So I'm gonna tip my hat off to Z. I take back what I said, bro. You got me on that gear.
Oh, okay. But listen. You shouldn't even give me that compliment, right? Because I'm always recording, right? And I remember you hopped in the stream. And you like, yeah, man, I'm gonna get me a job, man. But I'm gonna get between you and me, bro. I ain't really feeling that Gears like that. I don't even play that shit. I'm saying, oh shit.
That's real. That's the truth.
He said, I won't say that shit on air though. I said, nigga.
Yeah, I did say that. But I ain't gonna lie. It's been repetitive. When you don't gotta like squad to communicate, it's just repetitive, bro. And I just ain't
we play. Like, bro, it's listen, now, you know what's crazy, right? I man, he's around talking about Z don't play no games, right? I play what the fuck I like. You know what I mean? If I don't like it, if I don't play, I don't give a fuck what. I ain't playing some shit I don't like. I don't give a fuck what it is, right? I play what the fuck I like, but I play a lot more games, and if I do like it or whatever the fuck, I'm gonna play it so I get good at it. You know what I mean? Right? I'm trash at Call of Duty. I ain't even gonna fucking sit there and hold you. But I will say this: if I continue to play it, I'm telling you right now, I turn into a fucking demon. I fucking get it. You know what I mean? I just don't like that mouse and keyboard shit. That shit is unfair, man. Like getting sniped from across the board, that shit weird, bro.
You can't turn it off?
So you gotta play with PC?
Yeah, you can, but it'll be Xbox with Xbox.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Like
I give you an
Xbox
example.
Yeah, but I'm saying though, bro, we run these custom, these private matches, bro. I mean, we control.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you know what I mean. So
we control the destiny, and we control who goes in and who goes out.
Yeah, whatever. You gotta have a
that's
control.
dope.
Yeah,
That's dope.
control, you know what I mean.
And the private matches be lit, bro. We running a free for alls and niggas just be like all over the place. That shit be
you
fun as hell.
Hey Von,
run that free for all. I want to kill all your
Hey Von, get your killers up. We're coming over right now.
Parker.
Look, yes, Parker, drunk ass. Parker's the most religious man I know. All he talking about is fighting and gambling, and bombs in Baghdad. But listen, all right, listen, come on over to Twitch. We're gonna set it up. We're gonna make it happen, man. We got some fun here tonight, man. Show everybody that rock that live. Yeah. Let me sign out. Yeah, yes, sir. Sign out.
How you gonna say you record